toys and collectibles. Retro. Right now, it's time for Bartertown.
Say hello.
Hello, Cleveland,
Tucker was looking at
and
the
the
countdown.
rest of the United States and the world.
He was literally looking at the countdown. That was so
He
cute.
was.
I don't think you can really see it.
Oh.
Good afternoon. It's Sunday Fun Day
Is
at
it?
Farpoint Toys
It
and
is.
Collectibles.
Here, come on, cheers.
Cheers. We made it through
Welcome.
another week.
Happy Sunday to everyone. It's our Friday. I say that, but it's not like I'm off on Monday, so I don't know why I say that. But I pretend that Sunday is my Friday.
I like to try and do nothing on Mondays.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
I took off tomorrow. I need to clean my house. Christy's coming over to do my carpets.
We try to be off on Monday. That's the one day we give ourselves off, and I just keep using air quotes because we're never off. When you love what you do, you never stop working. It's true.
Oh, wow, really?
Wait,
Yes.
question?
So anyway,
They say when you love what you do, you never work. It's the opposite. You never stop.
I am Justin. It's my wife, Penelope.
I'm also one half.
You may
of
have seen a
Farpoint.
little doggy. That is Tucker, the boss.
How much is that
Tucker's
doggy on the
roommate
live
is
stream?
behind the counter here.
Domestic staff, yes.
You can hear her. That's Selena.
Hello, hi ho.
She is running the show. She is behind the cameras.
Production manager.
When we look
I
over
like
this
it.
way, we are looking over Selena's head at our giant monitor where we can read your comments. All your comments are coming in from Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at the same time. They are all conglomerated together into that stream next to my wife. We use that stream for when we do the sales portion of this after our vlog.
The sales portion of
Which we
today's
will be getting
events.
to.
We do a claim sale, and your claims will be going into that. We'll explain how it works in a minute. But first, I'd like to welcome our VIPs.
That was one long run-on sentence. It was fantastic. Patrick just asked a really great question. I'm just going to stop our introduction to address some comments. Patrick just said that he missed the explanation of the intro song. Who is doing the awesome shredding? So our theme song was composed and performed by Mint on Card.
How's that for a band name?
That is my husband Justin, his good friends Mike and Brett on drums and bass, keyboards. What does Mike do?
Mike played
everything?
rhythm. No, Mike played rhythm guitar.
Yeah,
He actually kind of wrote the riff because I had the melody.
yeah.
Farpoint Toys and Collect. So
We've
Mike
been singing
listened
that song for years. Yeah.
I made the melody up years ago, and Mike listened to the melody. And was like, "Hey, these chords will work behind it." And I was like, "That's awesome. Let's record this." And I'm just gonna wank on my guitar, soloing.
Wank. That's
all
exactly
over it.
what it was.
So we got my buddy Brett, who's the best drummer I've ever
Met.
really played with. He's just, well, you know, it's funny. He's one of my oldest friends. He's a fantastic drummer. We've never done anything together musically, so I invited him to do this. So we just sat down and did this in like one take. That whole guitar solo thing all the way through is just one take wankery, just
There's
for
that
fun.
word again. I'm not sure.
It's a guitar term.
What does Vicini say? Oh no, what does Inigo say? I'm not sure if that word means what you think it
It
means.
does in guitar terms. So anyway, thank you for asking. Yeah, that's just me singing and playing guitar.
We call them mint on. I call them mint
it was
on
just a
card.
side. There's more stuff. There's actually little stingers here and
There's
here.
like go find one buttons.
We did a go find one and all
there's
kinds
a
of
few
stuff.
little. Anyway.
It wouldn't be that big of a deal to make
There's a
little
video on
soundbite that I
YouTube
could
out
play
there
that.
somewhere of me
There.
doing that solo.
So to pick up where Justin left off, this is a claim sale, kind of.
Theoretically.
Theoretically, when we're done being podcasty and talking about our lives and trophies that we've won and other exciting things happening.
Oh, you brought that over.
I
here.
did bring it over.
You
'cause
took
it's so
down my
cool.
picture of it. I can't put it up.
I did
think
welcome
you
our
will.
VIPs. And speaking of VIPs,
We have to move the claims over.
some of this stuff has already been claimed by VIPs because we have a super secret.
It's not a secret. Listen, I let you talk in a long run on. It's my turn now.
Oh.
This is a claim sale when we're done talking and hurting our legs and arguing and speaking over each other or whatever. This is a claim sale. How it's going to work is we are going to talk about an item. We're then going to state the price of the item. Prices usually include free shipping. If there's a caveat to that, we do explain that. Some items are too large to ship for free. We do not offer discounts for local pickup. We just really appreciate it if you are local and do that. That is awesome of you. Thank you so much. For instance, today I'm going to have some lower end, inexpensive carded figures. I don't want to ship those for free unless you claim $20 worth of stuff. That's
We'll
pretty.
make like 50 cents.
Yeah, that's pretty generic, especially with shipping costs what they are.
Yep.
At the end of the stream, if you have never claimed from us before, we ask that you send us a message on Facebook or send us an email. That address is blowing by down below if you want to take a look at that.
Listen, we usually so not to interrupt you. I'm sorry, but if you haven't claimed from us before, we usually can tell who you are, and we'll just say that to you
We
right
shout,
then and there.
we call you out right on
You don't have to remember or message us now. You know what I mean?
We will send you an invoice, which is basically just a PayPal link. You can use any credit card, debit card, PayPal account, bank account.
Grand,
Yeah, Denari, whatever you
anything
got.
PayPal takes.
Pretty much you can use any form of payment to pay. You don't have to have a PayPal account, which is great. We do ask...
Imperial credits.
Imperial credits. We do ask that you pay within a reasonable amount of time. Basically, if you cannot or do not intend on paying today, do us and everyone else a favor and don't claim stuff. Because 6 weeks from now, I don't want to have to be like, that jerk never paid, and then I have stuff laying around.
It just gets messy.
It's just messy, and I don't like holding on to things. What else? You were about to say a thing?
No.
You were talking about our VIPs and stuff like that. Our VIPs do get to look at a lot of the stuff that we put up on Bartertown early. Maybe not everything, because we like to surprise them as well. Otherwise, they wouldn't tune in. So we like to surprise them as well.
Yeah, but I think I'm an excuse to watch.
Yes, we
Besides
had
the
a
wonderful
lot.
personalities.
We had a lot of pre-claims in the VIP group. Listen, it's not a secret, despite what my husband says. We want you all to join.
I put it on the chat.
Patreon.com/FarPointToys.
It's so secret. I put it on the chat.
It is a fantastic group of people. Forget us being involved. We don't even need to be there. Just amongst them, talking amongst themselves. They are just a great group of people.
They really have built a whole community.
I am super excited for July. I realize it's August now, but July's upper tier VIP swag finally arrived.
That I don't even get.
And I am so excited. We had Flame and Flagon make our upper level VIPs their own linen and room spray blend, and will never again be offered anywhere. Only these folks get it. And if you're
Epic.
not an upper level VIP, guess what? You missed out. All right, I'm done babbling. It's all you now. We can go back to you.
Well,
back to you, Fred.
we should pull the stuff that the VIPs
We
won.
should. Are we 100% sure we've got everything that they claimed?
I'll check the link
find
real
out.
quick.
We did have a question about the dragonfly, and I did not see a claim on that. I just want to make sure.
I believe it was claimed.
Oh, in that case,
Maybe not. Maybe I just gave a price. Let me see.
we definitely gave a price. Let's just make sure it wasn't claimed.
Excuse us while we go on to the group here and make sure.
I kind of like doing this live for everyone to see, because then people that aren't VIPs can be like, "Oh dang, you mean I could have gotten that and I missed?"
Yeah, they can
and
get
like
mad.
and wow,
Yes,
these,
we love making people mad.
and wow, it's like wow, these people really do get some type of special deferential pre-claim situation.
Sometimes the
VIPs almost always get free shipping within the United States.
I mean, I've gotten beat. I've walked in here before Bartertown and seen something sitting on the table and been like, "Oh, I want that."
I'm gonna go down the list.
Nope, sorry, a VIP claimed it. All right.
The complete swamp skier claimed.
So I can tell you what I have, and you can.
Oh,
tell me
new
what
Why
you
don't I
puppy.
just go down the list?
All
and
right.
Dave's
you
gonna
pull
pass on the
off
dragon.
table what I say.
have. Okay, go for it. I don't know what.
Dave's gonna
what's
pass on the
Swamp
dragonfly.
skier is that green thing. Okay, I'm gonna go down the list. I got it right here, Selena.
This
Okay.
is a
We
swamp
don't need
skier?
3 of us looking at the same thing.
He
No, the thing
commented
next
it. I
to
want to make sure it got
This is a
seen.
swamp scare.
Yep.
Do you have a bag I can put it in?
Not right now. Selena probably does.
Making me get up, do cardio on stream.
Cardio.
Did we pull the camera back? There's a good chance that happened. The studio here. So in case we didn't mention, and it might be something we didn't mention, we are coming to you live from the Farpoint Museum, located inside the Farpoint flagship location here in beautiful downtown Mays Landing, New Jersey, in the gorgeous South Jersey Pine Barrens. That's my little spiel. I like that. He just stares at me when I say it like I'm an idiot.
I don't know. You just seem today.
What?
Did you
Too much
take
coffee?
anything?
No, I didn't. You know, when I'm not 100% miserable, my husband has to give me crap about how like buoyant I
Did you say buoyant?
am. I'm too buoyant, so you have to like push me down.
Throw you in the-
Right?
Are you
We're gonna throw you in
effervescing?
the water.
I am buoyant and
Are you over
effervescent.
there effervescing?
Oh yeah, so we're coming to you from the Farpoint Museum, and during the week, when we're closed, this becomes like our processing station.
Yeah.
And during the weekend, when we're open, we try to have the museum open so people can actually see it when they come in.
I wish it was just always clean and set up and ready for us to come in and hit, boom, record.
That would be amazing.
And that's that, but it's unfortunately that's not the case.
We could do that like upstairs, or we could do it outside someplace. But I really enjoy being here in the museum.
Yep.
Selena, when you have a moment, you can ring that bell. I'm gonna count that as our first claim of our regular sale
Ring the
here.
bell. Something on the wall behind Penelope. That could be a
This one
number
here
of
got
things.
claimed the whirlwind. We're going down the list, right?
Yeah, for some reason it's not showing me in the same order it's showing you. All comments.
Yeah.
Price on Swamp Skater, price on Hydrofoil. Also price on Whirlwind. Can I do it in the order it's showing me?
Sure.
Hydrofoil claimed.
That's a hydrofoil?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a moray.
They're the same thing. One and the same.
Today I
It's the
learned.
Cobra Hydrofoil Moray.
I thought that's a moray.
Next is
I'm just
Whirlwind.
gonna write moray here because I know what
That's
that
fine.
is. Whirlwind is, let me guess.
It's also called the
Yeah.
Twin Battle Gun.
Oh. I feel like I'm being quizzed. Andrew just said upstairs, question mark. Andrew, there's an attic, like a half attic upstairs, where the ceilings are like this tall, so even I have to stoop. There's enough room up there, like sometimes we'll do like we were originally gonna do like gaming up there and stuff like that. It's really just like
So
storage and dumping.
unless you have comments I don't have, the person who asked about the Dragonfly never said yes or no.
Okay. But he did in the chat just now.
Oh, the same person?
Dave?
Yeah.
Yes, Dave said no, right?
That's what I was trying to
Oh,
tell
thank you,
Yes.
Selena. I appreciate that.
Yes,
Okay, so it wasn't
Dave-
actually in the chat. I see where you're going with that.
Dave said no,
Okay.
but then Jack,
who is also
who is
a
also
VIP.
a VIP,
Yep.
Stepped
So
up and made the claim.
I'm going to go ahead and write that down. I'm just gently putting these on the floor.
And then the last but not least, CZ. Stickers are really nice on that.
That's a neat looking one.
Well, and that's most of the G.I. Joe stuff. Sorry if you came here for that.
Alrighty then. Well, perks of being a VIP.
Yes, perks of being a VIP. So I've got the Swamp
Yeah.
Steer, the Whirlwind, the Moray, the Dragonfly, and the APC all claimed.
All claimed.
We also had an in-store pre-claim from Mark and Dina on that Cabbage Patch Kid that just walked in, and that's already paid, so that's like on the list but off the list. It's not here, is what I mean, but I don't want to forget about it. That's it, right?
Hey, Doug.
That's
That was
Doug
all
is
of our
also here.
pre-claims. What's
Hello,
up,
Doug.
Doug? All right,
just waiting
pre-claims are pulled.
something for something I did not say.
We're going to do a thing today. First of all, we got some, just walked in, and I love to do this. When a collection comes into the store Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I love to go on, instead of processing it from the store immediately, I love for it to come here to Bartertown. It's like first look. Like, you know, when we get a new collection in. So, a collection of Playmate Star Trek just came in. Not a big deal. We kept what we needed for our collection because we still collect. But there's a ton left, and we got it cheap because it's not expensive, and we're just going to pass the bargain on to you guys. I think we're going to do...
Wrong, Andrew.
Got your
Your
Andrews
Andrew's
crossed.
confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. Andrew Taylor.
I have it written down correctly,
Yes.
Andrew. You're fine.
You just said.
I appreciate that, CZ.
said
Yeah,
the
I
wrong-
said CZ. That's right.
You said the
Yeah,
wrong
Andrew
words.
Taylor.
The paper's right. That's the important part.
The paper's right. I'm
So
right.
what we're going to do is I'm going to go grab the Playmate Star Trek collection. If any of them move here, fantastic. But if not, after that, we might do a, what do you guys want to see? Kind of, you guys call it, and I'll walk around the store and pull some stuff.
So what he's saying without saying it is that we have had no time to get ready for Bartertown this week. We had a very busy Sunday. Just the two of us here in the store. A very busy Sunday. Sundays are always busy, and we always see a lot of VIPs.
I took Saturday off.
I love it.
That's another big thing.
Justin took
I took
Saturday
I
off,
took
yes.
one of our work days off, which throws things into a tizzy.
He took one of our work days off and came home with a trophy. How about that?
It's shiny. It's got a car on it. I love
It is
it.
shiny. It does have a car on it. So for those of you that aren't aware,
You took my picture.
we have a Farpoint car, the Farpoint Interceptor. It is award-winning now. We can say that. Justin went and got himself a trophy yesterday.
Corey, I will gladly look at the vintage Ghostbusters if you want to see them. We'll see what we got there.
As long as they're not carded.
Let
no,
me
I'm
get through the
I
Playmates
feel like I
first.
should be jotting these down. LJ and
I like
Andy's
that.
wrestling.
Selena, you should be. If,
Guys, wait until we're ready to do that, folks.
If I don't mind throwing
I don't think we have many LJNs. Usually they come in and really beat up, and I don't like putting up beat up toys in the store.
Yeah, we're not highfalutin, but we do have a criteria that we like to meet. So what do we got? We can start with the Playmates. As a matter of fact, was it Pat?
Oh, Hal's gonna go visit Oddball. Good. Hal, say hi to Rory for us.
I'm gonna start right here. I think Pat said, "What is that catching my eye behind
Yeah,
Penelope?"
something from the Mask.
Is
movie?
that from the movie Mask? This is a Jim Carrey The Mask from Zero to
Let me
Hero
go to the right
Tornado
camera.
Mask action figure. $20,
Nah, we have $20 on it in the store, right?
$18. It's heavy. It's gonna cost me lots of shit.
Oh yeah, it's only because it's heavy.
He's got a big what are they fat bottom girls?
He's a top,
He-
so
fat,
it's like metal.
fat bottom Jim Carrey makes
So
the
he
world go
spins.
round.
Yikes.
It's metal card, but it does have a store sticker on the back. But that's-
You're
it
really
is what it
talking me out of it. I mean, do I want to sell it for less on Bartertown? I have to ship it on Bartertown.
No, 18 is right.
$18 if anybody is interested. Specifically Pat, but anyone interested in Jim Carrey Mask.
Ooh.
I will go
Doug's
ahead.
chop shop shopping.
Doug is chop shop shopping.
Uh oh, we're getting rid of the chop shop.
We are getting rid of the chop
Well,
shop.
Can we sell
I
him
was
his part first?
online looking for gun turret
I'm gonna switch cameras back.
for my Vamp 3.
He has a dump truck rear end, Billy. I love that.
What's a Vamp 3?
I was only looking for gun turret mounts for my Vamp 3. It's the third iteration of the Vamp. Is it kind of like the hydrofoil? That
I
also
don't know
has
what a
different
Vamp
name?
3 is.
Don't make
Maybe
us
it has a different name.
don't make us smack you on camera.
That's
then
rude.
there'll be evidence.
I love it. So hold on, Doug. Back up.
I can't read the. Listen, it's going to take all I got to read that comment.
You want me to read it to you?
make
or?
it. I would also make it larger. So
So
we can
actually,
read them.
Selena, read it to me so people who aren't on Facebook can hear
Okay,
what the
because
comment
I'm at the 200% mark. The next one up is 250, and that was too big.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Doug Ampula. Hey, I have a question for you guys. I was online looking for gun turret mount for my Vamp 3, and your site came up for the chop shop, and you're selling the part that I need. I know it's online, but would you be able to pull the part and put it in my bag of stuff from last week, and I'll give you guys the money when I come to pick it up.
100%. That's fine, Doug.
Assuming it exists.
We
And
let
then
us
he
put our
says-
hands on it first because the chop shop. Hal knows this. The chop shop got very
Choppy?
discombobulated. We actually sold
Discombobulated.
some stuff one time here on a live sale that was already online, I think, and everything got mixed up. So do us a favor. Send us a screen cap of the thing, and I'll go find it. Unfortunately, maybe I'm blanking right now, but the Vamp is the green one with the black gun.
It's a Jeep
Vamp
with
2
gun turrets on
is
the
the
back.
tan one with the missile launcher. I don't know what a Vamp 3 is.
After we asked, he said the Jeep with gun turret on the back.
That's the first Vamp, I think. But I have to see. I'll see the picture. Maybe it's something I don't know about.
Do not quiz me about G.I. Joe. We can sit here and talk about My Little Pony or He-Man or Star Wars all day. Do not quiz me about G.I. Joe or Transformers. I will fail the quiz.
The only Transformers I know are Optimus, Bumblebee, and the McDonald's ones.
Well, I mean, I know
all
some.
right. So camera 2,
Camera 2. Going to camera 2.
Incomplete.
Ooh, hello.
Maggot with worms. He's not broken. He's a little loose. The maggot, it doesn't have the gun tip, which I took off to make another maggot, but the gun tip was actually cracked, or I cracked it taking it off. And it has the antenna, which you can see right sitting on the front of it, but it is broken off the post of that. Other than that, and those are very typical things with the maggot. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's great for army building. The front gun isn't broken, which it is. Sometimes see that little yellow front gun. I don't want much money for it. If you're a VIP, we'll ship it to you. $30 is $30? $30.
Is that a maggot, did you say?
Yeah, with worms.
Maggot. Cool toy, bad name.
Well, it's a bad guy thing, so.
Well, fair.
The
$30 if you're a VIP and we're shipping it. If you want to come pick it up here in the store, $20.
Doug said, this is the green one. I got it from you guys a few months ago with gun and hose, but no turret mount.
Gun and hose.
So the only part I have up on the chop shop that says Vamp is
Bro, I think you're thinking of the All Striker.
cannon and mount part.
The All Striker has a hose.
They'll screenshot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just send us a picture, man. It's all good.
I would just take it down if I could figure out what it was so that it doesn't sell in the interim.
Yeah.
Because that's our luck. It'll be up
That
there
is
for a
literally-
year.
Because that's
and-
how the universe. I
yeah,
keep looking at the wrong
it'll be up
camera.
for a year and sell in the 15 minutes after Doug says pull it for him.
That's how the universe
Oh, the
works.
way this works,
I'm not
guys,
coming.
is if you want the item I'm talking... Man, sorry.
We are
If you
tripping.
want the item I'm talking about, after I say the price, please type in the words claim and the name of the item.
Did we not mention that?
No, you
We
can
might not have said it out
misspell.
loud.
I don't care as long as we know that you want it. So you got to claim, and we got to know what it is you want because we work quick here, and everything's not exactly. You guys are on like a 10-second delay. You can misspell. Don't just say the name of the item because I think you're just being like, yeah, I love maggots. So like this is a Rise of Cobra 2009 modern era GI Joe. It's basically an ATV, the 4-wheeler. I'll take $15 for this. So the first to put claim ATV, claim 4-wheeler, whatever. I'll know what you're talking about.
So just to be clear on the maggot and worms, it's $30 if we have to ship it, but $20 if you're picking it up.
Correct.
Because you said it was $30 if you're a VIP and $20 if you're picking it up, and that doesn't make
I only
sense.
want to ship it to a VIP. Like I'm sorry if I'm not making sense.
Oh, you don't want to ship it to a rando.
I guess I will.
All right.
So what is that? Why does that make sense? $30. It's an extra $10 to ship it.
It's not like the VIPs are paying $10 more.
No, but it's not free VIP shipping at $20.
If we have to ship it. Got it. I get you. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Everyone's all invested in whether Doug gets his part figured out or not.
Andrew CZ said, I do not need this maggot. Please, someone take it.
$20. I mean...
$20, man. $20.
I'm like,
it comes with worms.
I'm like that with Star Wars stuff. I'm like, stop me.
Worms has no helmet because the helmet is worth $40, $50 itself. And then the antenna is another... It's insane. That is a Sergeant Savage guy, I think? I forget.
He looks very
It's a
enthusiastic.
G.I. Joe guy. It's just later 90s after they stopped the good ones. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. Excuse me.
Sergeant Savage guy.
I don't remember his name. $5. He's complete. He has his gun.
Now, I'm not shipping it for free for $5.
No, you got to spend
VIP.
$20 or if you're a VIP.
The twin gun with bracket that goes with the Mark 1.
All right, but there's no hose on the first one. It might have been a 25th anniversary. I had to see. There's no hose for the original vamp, and he said hose. But there is a hose on the 25th anniversary vamp.
Someone has to say it. It might as well be me. Where are my hose at?
This is
Fish twin gun.
a Manimal
Oh,
G.I.
cool.
Joe
What?
from the late 90s.
He's got like an alligator face. That's cool.
He does, but then if you want, you can.
Oh, it flips back and he's got a person face too.
Yeah, these are G.I. Joe. I forget what they're called. Like Maximals.
I love that he's holding his guns out. He's like sun's
yeah.
out, guns out. Like, let's go.
And he's got actual guns.
I'm just gonna write Manimal on here. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
$10? I don't even know. I'm riffing.
Riffing is the best.
Is it?
So aside from the Star Trek Playmates that we got in today, we got this in, which is, I don't know if I want to sell him or try to sell him or if I just want to talk about him today.
Uh-oh.
This is so...
It's going to come to life.
He is going to come. So the guy who sold it to us kept saying this. Selena Cameron's probably better
I
for
was
this.
going to say, where do you want...
The gentleman who, I keep saying guy, the gentleman, Jack, who came in to sell us the stuff, he had a family member pass away very recently and found a tub of stuff in with her whatnot, just closet, attic stuff. And he found a few things he brought in just to see if we'd be interested. Among them was a Cabbage Patch, which has already been adopted, which I was happy to see. But the other item was this 1931, as I drop his head, a 1931 wooden from Ideal Toys, who is still in, are they still in business?
No, I don't think so.
I know they were in the 80s, they were still making toys. This is a 1931 wooden Pinocchio doll. His leg has come off, unfortunately. It's
Ow,
still here.
Geppetto!
Stop. It's still
Help
here.
me!
Stop.
He fixed it.
It's still here, which is cool. He doesn't have his hat or anything. His face paint's actually surprisingly good. He does have a crack in one of his eyes. But we actually said, it's not really something... God, Keith just said it looks like Annabelle's kid brother. So the dude who sold us this kept saying, you need an Annabelle to go with him. They'll be great. They can come to life and walk around the store when there's no one here.
Oh, that's not creepy.
Yeah, that's not creepy or anything. Like, please don't say that. I felt really bad for this thing, and we passed. We're like, we really don't, we're really not into it. And the guy was like, well, he's just gonna go in the trash if you don't buy him. And that's the best way to get me to buy something, honestly.
Same.
Because I could not.
I couldn't see it happen. I couldn't let it
I
happen.
couldn't live with myself if this guy went in the trash.
Poor, especially a Pinocchio.
To make it...
A toy that comes to life,
To
literally.
make it since 1931 and end up in some random guy's trash, I couldn't let it happen.
So he's not.
He's also going to bring a Ouija board in from 1933, which sounds scary as all.
Yeah.
That one might have to go to the trash.
What happens if he becomes a real boy with his leg off? I'm not 100% sure. Chris Wilde, go find one. Sauce is in the works.
Yikes.
Oh my God!
Just need to know the flavor you want. Well,
we all have
Chris, I would
Chris,
prefer...
I feel terrible. You're making a sauce for
I think
He
it's
should
cool.
be partnering with a restaurant for a sauce, not a toy store. But you're all into it.
I mean, I think it's neat.
It is neat for us.
It's a cool crossover.
Listen, we'll plug as much
Fit
we
him
can,
for a
but
prosthetics.
we're not a food place.
It doesn't. Listen, plenty of.
I know we've done candles and stuff like that.
Stop. Plenty of brands branch out and do all kinds of merch that has literally nothing to do with what they are. Like, you're don't typecast yourself. Angel said, "Don't feel terrible. I want sauce," and that's coming from a guy who bought all the candles. So I don't want to hear.
He did, and thank you for that.
I don't want to hear anything about no sauce. Chris, I prefer a more mild sauce, but I don't want to step all over your creativity or Justin's desire for hot sauce.
How about we poll our VIPs and get them involved in it?
Oh, I love
Because then if they're involved in it, maybe they'll buy it.
I love that. Yes, we're going to do exactly that. We will do a poll in the group and see what the VIPs think.
Or Chris, or if you want to come up with 3 concoctions and we can poll them and let them choose between the 3.
I like that.
That's probably the best way to do it. Because if
makes
not, they're going to be like cranberries, because cranberries are so good.
All these crazy ingredients.
Can we definitely get some sort of blueberry or cranberry?
Oh my gosh, wait.
Oh no,
Yes.
not this
Let's
rabbit
do
hole.
it.
No.
That's it. We have to have one blueberry and one cranberry, and then
rabbit
whichever one
hole.
sells the best is the one that was meant to be. So I felt so bad for this Pinocchio. I really didn't. I'm sorry, cover your ears. I really didn't want to buy him, but he now lives with us here in the Farpoint Museum.
Can we look at fixing his leg?
Well, I just realized that his knee is missing.
Oh.
So I can fix his leg, but he's never going to have a knee unless I take this knee off.
Well, why would you do that?
Because, like, then it would
They'll
match.
have no 2 knees.
Oh, I thought you meant take it off one leg and put it on the other.
No, like, he has
Yeah, okay,
this
I get
red...
it. I get it now.
Yeah, he has, like, a red ball joint and then his leg.
Yeah.
Well, his ball joint's missing on this leg and he just has the leg. It can definitely be fixed somehow.
My knee's pretty broken right now.
Um,
You can live with one.
The fact that this survived since 1931 and was almost about to go in the trash, I couldn't.
This is why you do what you do, to stop that from happening.
I couldn't, because it haunts me. Like, what is going to happen to my stuff when I'm dead? Is someone going to end up dragging it to some store where they don't want to buy it and end up in the garbage?
That keeps me up at night.
It keeps me up at night.
It's going to go to an auction.
All of the stuff that really matters to me is going to have to go in my coffin, otherwise it's just going to get thrown away.
Exactly. I've got a list.
No, what do you mean it's going to get thrown away? We are literally nostalgineers who get things into people's hands that want them. You don't think our personal stuff is going to go into people's hands that would want it to keep it going?
Not if we're both dead.
What do you mean?
Who's going to do it?
It goes to an auction house.
Do we have that like written in our will or something?
No, we got to figure that out. It's better than going in a hole with me.
It depends on the item.
Seriously.
Andrew said that we are his guys 1,000%, and that includes our sponsors. That Andrew,
Aw.
hashtag
awesome.
blessed. Thank you. So I just felt so bad for Pinocchio. So Pinocchio lives with us now. Selena, go to camera 2.
I have
maybe.
I have
Or
sad,
no, actually no. I can put him up in front of camera.
I have
1.
Sad Bear who lives with me now because I felt sorry for him. I brushed
this
him,
guy.
I brushed his fur a little bit. He looks much happier.
He's in surprisingly decent shape considering how old he
He
is.
really is.
I've seen way worse specimens.
Oh yeah.
He probably has some value if I were to sell him on
He's a
eBay.
museum piece.
But
Maybe.
I think he's gonna chill with us at least for a little while.
I think he needs to live in a museum.
Andrew said that his kids have already divvied up his stuff for when he croaks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's convenient for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Unless there's going to be any contention about anything, then you're pretty golden. Chris Wild just made a fantastic point. Thank you, Chris. McDonald's is a real estate business that has food, so a toy store can have barbecue sauce.
I mean, fair.
Hal said that we are the key assets of the business and we should have a will soon. Thanks, Hal. Thank you.
It's true.
He's not
I mean,
wrong.
he's not wrong.
So Pinocchio is just living his best life. I just wanted to show you guys Pinocchio. Like, unless anybody's really interested, I don't think he's for sale, at least not yet. Literally right on his front. Pinocchio, designed by Walt Disney, made by Ideal Novelty and Toy Company. Like, right on the front
It
of
should
him.
say made by Geppetto.
He is missing his hat, and his head doesn't really stay on. Everything's attached by strings, but, like, it's so fragile, like, I'm, like, terrified.
He's brilliant.
He's really cool. I'm sad about his leg.
You did the world a service buying him.
I just couldn't...
I'm
Listen.
right there with you. I would have done the exact same.
I call us, we're nostalgineers. And that is true, because I cannot...
If I
There are people who'd be like, yeah, go ahead and throw it away. I can't do it. I can't.
If I was watching the store by myself and you guys weren't here and the guy brought it in and I gave him the come back when the buyer's here speech and he said, "Now I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to throw it away," I would have bought it out of my own pocket to keep that from happening. Like, I'm right there with you on that.
All right, I'm done talking about Pinocchio. You look like you want to sell something?
I don't know. I feel bad actually because I think Flounder would want this. So Flounder's already paying some other stuff off, so I'm not sure if he would be in. Well, let's see if it sells on here.
Yeah.
Hey, peg warmers, say hi.
Hey,
Kevin.
Kevin.
What is up? How are you, my man?
What's up, brother?
I saw your comment on my post earlier. I appreciate your input. It really, thank you. I love seeing different aspects and different people's points of view about what could be going on. So I appreciate that a lot.
Everybody say hi to Kevin from Peg Warmers.
I'm waving.
And go to YouTube and watch Peg Warmers and subscribe to Peg Warmers and like all of our episodes. I think there's a playlist of Farpoint.
So on our YouTube channel, I do have a playlist. I think it's all of our Peg Warmers episodes, I think. But Kevin probably has one too. Pat, oh snap, Peg Warmers. I love it.
Tucker actually subscribes to your YouTube channel.
Pat listens to them when he jogs.
That's awesome.
There you go. That's very cool. All right, you want to sell the slave one?
I got a beautiful Empire Strikes Back Slave 1.
You want to try for that on camera too?
I was just
Stickers
gonna say,
are all
should I be
good.
switching?
It's complete. It has the Han Solo. Has the wings. It has the bat. It's complete. What else would I
Corey,
say?
are you still watching?
It's in gorgeous shape. The box is nice. The insert's really nice. The box is nice. The only thing about the box is the POP has been cut out. The proof of purchase has been cut so they could order something. God knows what they ordered. All the flaps are here though, but there you can see the proof of purchase has been slain at tower too.
I was going to say, you ready for me to switch?
See the proof of purchase up there.
Did I switch too soon, you yoink?
But other than that, it's a complete box. Not mint. It's got, obviously something was leaning on it up here, and it's got a tear on the edge.
But the cardboard itself, like the colors are great.
Yeah, it displays amazing. Look at it. Pull that maggot, please.
Hey, maggot.
Wolf.
You can move that thing in and out too if you want to.
It displays beautifully, and like I said, the insert is there, and it's complete and very nice.
We can move that thing so it can fit better on there.
I think $250 would be in order.
Our weird G.I. Joe is the Manimal Warwolf. I love it.
Manimal. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Manimal Warwolf. What did I say? $10?
$10. $250 on Slave 1?
Yeah.
That is... Corey, are you watching? No pressure. That looks really nice. You can probably go back to camera too. It'll probably look pretty good. Speaking of sponsors, I am over here eating my...
Yeah,
Can you spin it a little bit?
So last week, I want to thank some of our sponsors. Last week, Motley Q sponsored us, and we ate good all week. I'm drinking coffee right now. I should be drinking coffee out of my Designs by Rach.
You should be drinking... Oh my god, I forgot the name of our coffee sponsor. Out of your Designs by Rach.
We're out of that coffee though, aren't we?
Are we?
You drank it all? Was it good?
Of course. I mean, coffee.
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
Are we out? That would explain why you're not drinking it out of your mug.
Seriously, do I have any of that coffee
There might
left?
be a little bit left in there. I don't remember.
What was the brand?
I don't remember. I am literally the worst person in the world. You're going to make me look it up now.
All right, I'm going to go grab some of those Playmates. You want to pull the Playmates
They're
up?
right here.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, and there's a Toy Biz X-Man in here, too.
Okay.
Did we hear the theory that Indiana Jones is all in Han's head and he dreamt the whole thing while frozen in carbonite? I have heard that. There you go. Magneto. That's cool. Now, we already pulled everybody that we needed out of here. These could use a light dusting.
Yeah, we just got them in. We didn't clean
Spin
them.
it to win it. Literally, these just came out of the box.
Wrong wheel.
All right, camera 2.
Ready?
Yeah.
First off, we got a carded Series 1. You can tell by the hang tab. Toy Biz Magneto. After the Series 1, they changed the hang tab to an open thing. So yeah, that's how you can tell.
Yeah, it was like the notch.
And they don't have the cards behind them like that, I don't think. Anyway. Oh, $10. If you're a VIP, that's great. If you're not, you're going to have to spend $20 to get free shipping. That's just the way it works. So if you want them, claim Magneto, claim Mags, give me Mutant. I don't know.
Expedition Roasters was our coffee company.
Oh.
We actually have 3 coffee sponsors.
All right.
Two of them I'm still waiting on some stuff.
You ready for the deals of the day? I'm doing $5 each. I'm not even looking these up. $5 each. Star Trek Playmates.
Gotta spend $20 to get free shipping.
You gotta say the name of the character though, and you gotta
Unless you're
spend
a
$20
VIP.
to get free shipping.
Unless you're a VIP.
Right. So who's this?
That is a Ferengi.
Ferengi. $5.
Does that just say Romulan?
It does indeed say Romulan.
$5.
That is. Oh, you turned it a little too far.
He's a Benzite.
Murdoch the Benzite.
$5. Yeah, Wave 1. And they were all, like I said, that you could tell they're Wave 1. Because they re-released Wave 1, Kevin, right? Kevin's talking about the Toy Biz X-Men. He had them all. You can't see his comment if you're not on YouTube. So Kevin said Toy Biz X-Men was the
You can see
first.
it on the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it down here.
When I first started, did we do the Benzite?
No.
We did.
Well, yeah, we did him, but who's next?
And
the
then
Borg?
a Borg. I think we have 3.
I've got a couple Borgs, yeah.
So $5 each if you want to army build the Borgs. So, camera 1 real quick.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna switch.
I'll talk about the Toy Biz X-Men. Kevin, as a toy dealer that started out in the late 2000s, like before the 2010s or whatever, right around 2010.
Casper claiming all 4 ST Star Trek.
Okay.
All 4.
Yeah, that would be the first 4 that we put up.
1,
One
2,
of
3, 4,
Ferengi,
5, 6.
Romulan, Mordok, and Borg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I pulled some off that you put up that we didn't list.
The first
Ferengi,
4. He said the first 4, so.
Borg.
Yep. Ferengi, Romulan, Mordok, and Borg.
There you go.
Now we
Yeah.
still have at least 1, if not 2 Borgs left.
Definitely
Thank you,
one here.
Casper.
Should I be on camera 2 again?
No, I want to say something.
Okay.
So, having started selling toys in, I don't know, 09, 2010, somewhere around there, right? The Toy Biz X-Men were everywhere and cheap and clearance, and no one cared. And, like, they were just like, clearance bin toys. But honestly, as time has gone on, we have learned to appreciate what a vast, just like with the Star Trek Playmates, what a vast and cool line the Toy Biz had it all, man. I mean, they had DC and Marvel for a time.
They had all the superheroes,
Yep.
yeah, at once. I love Star Trek Playmates. I'm glad that we finally decided to collect them. I have no idea where we're going to display them.
Wow, we
but
did
I
Borg.
am really glad.
We have this Riker with the battle damage or whatever.
We do. We got him today in this collection. There were
All
2.
right. So that's Series 1 Riker, $5 with his ripped shirt,
Yeah, like sexy Riker, like ripped shirt.
a little bit of Bev, Series 1.
1/8 Bev. What does she call herself?
something like that.
1/8 Bev.
1/18th Bev,
1/18th Bev, I think is what she calls herself. I forget.
$5. Old Dr. McCoy, crotchety Doc, $5.
Admiral
yeah.
McCoy. Thank you very much, Admiral McCoy.
And yeah, another Borg, $5.
And there's still 2 left. 3 left.
All right. Cards ain't perfect, but you could lay some
No,
books on
they're
them and
not.
flatten them out.
I mean, really, they're for $5. Just pop
But for
them out.
openers, yeah.
Yeah.
We're opening our collection. We're
We
going
are.
to display a complete collection someday.
Somewhere, somehow.
Consular Troy,
Yeah, the cards are.
I
really
love
pretty.
your boots.
Your
It's
boots,
Consular Troy.
your boots and your
Your
motorcycle.
Boots.
Captain, I'm having feelings. $5.
What is this voice you're doing? Because as a Greek American, I'm really having a problem with the voice that you're doing. I'm not sure what that's
Guinan.
about.
We got a little bit of Whoopi. We're making
So
Whoopi.
Selena met Whoopi Goldberg.
$5. Was she in a guy enough?
Not as tall. No, sadly. She was in a bookstore in Connecticut, and she's not as tall as I expected.
How tall was she?
Not very. Like my
As tall as
height-ish.
Whoopi Goldberg. So what is this?
Like my
They're
height,
having
your
a
height.
conversation.
Ambassador Spock.
Oh, that's
Ambassador
Ambassador
Spock.
Spock. So in the
$5.
comments, it looks like Hal and Andrew were talking about Hal thought that Murdoch was the barber on the Enterprise D. It was actually Mr. Mott. Similar looking. They're both like blue looking aliens. I believe Murdoch was the student who was like having trouble like on the Enterprise, like fitting in or whatever.
Yes. And didn't he do something without telling anybody?
He did. I don't remember exactly. I don't know if Wesley was involved.
Wesley
know
was totally involved.
the episode where Wesley took some kind of test. I'm pretty sure he was in that episode and like taking the test with Wesley. I can just put them right back in the box. They're just gonna go right up on the wall probably. Although they're a little bit, we can straighten them out and put them up on the wall.
Yep. Thank you, Casper.
Give them a light dusting.
He wants all the Star Trek, but doesn't get paid till Wednesday.
Casper, you're a
well,
VIP.
You're a VIP. Just hit us up and we'll let you know what we still have.
You get perks, man. So
Yeah.
just let us know what you want. I mean, it's totally cool.
I, in the VIP group, sold a bunch of my 1/18 scale, which is G.I. Joe scale, 4-inch Marvel Universe and Marvel Infinite collection. But there's a bunch left if anybody would be interested in seeing any of those figures.
Andrew wonders if we have a Wesley. I'm going to go check the wall real quick because there's a chance.
Many of them were actually used and displayed in our epic Marvel diorama that we won an award from Diamond Comics for.
Look at us winning awards.
The VIPs got dibs and VIPs bought a bunch, but believe me, there are a ton left. She's going to go check for a Wesley figure. I'm going to have a sip of water, or as you people out of New Jersey call it, water.
Water?
Whatever that is.
Water? What is this water?
Refreshing. So, somebody asked about Ghostbusters. If you want to hold those other and that I didn't claim, I'll pay Wednesday. That's okay. You're a VIP. We will totally put them aside for you.
Selena, ring that bell.
So do you want us to,
Show me
Casper?
the
Do you
bell.
want us to invoice you for all of it, and we'll just wait for you to pay? Let me know.
I'm going to call that a bell ring.
Hal wants to know if I have Lionheart. No. Excalibur. No.
Lionheart.
I didn't know there was a Marvel
The
character
Val
named
Kilmer
Hal.
movie?
No. Or Captain Britain. I believe there was a Captain Britain. Nobody claimed it, Hal. Somebody may have claimed it. Let me take a look here.
Andrew, no Wesley on the wall. I'm checking my website, but I don't recall seeing any in there either. But I will check the
Damn
website
it, Wesley.
really quick. Okay, so Casper wants one of everything.
Yeah.
Where we're at here.
Are we gonna just invoice him and let him pay when he can?
Well,
I mean, I'm okay
he
with
said
that.
he'll pay for the 4 he claimed already.
Pat, no Blues Brothers, nothing.
Alright, so Casper, we can invoice you for the 4, and then on Wednesday, hash it out for the rest. So whatever's easier for you. Whatever works. Let's see. Playmates. What have I got here? German Romulan, Galron, Sela.
Hal, somebody might have claimed the Captain Britain, to be honest with you. It sounds like somebody
Worf,
did.
Riker,
Casper said unless one big invoice is easier for you guys.
Security Officer. It doesn't really... Whatever works, Casper, it's all good. Kirk, Terrible Kirk, Jadzia, Luoxana, Borg, Zek, Tosk,
Terrible Kirk.
Terrible Kirk, Galron, Worf, Troy. Nope, no Wesley, Andrew.
Damn it, Wesley.
Damn it,
Shut up, Wesley.
Yep, no Wesley at the moment. Are we doing like requests now? What are we doing here?
Yeah,
I have the request.
Somebody must have claimed the Captain Britain, Hal. Somebody else must have claimed it, because I did have one, but he no longer exists.
He no longer exists. Selena had a list. What's the list of stuff people were into?
Okay, we have LJN 80s Wrestling. That was Tyler. With Hal Robotech / Exor Squad.
Do we have any of that even in the store?
Corey Vintage Ghostbusters.
Well, definitely Vintage Ghostbusters and Corey. I believe Corey asked first anyway.
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah,
Corey,
he did.
if you're still watching, is there anyone specific you're after?
Yeah, I don't want to I'm not pulling everything
Yeah,
out.
because we've got a whole case of Ghostbusters. If you're looking for something specific, let us know and we can yank it out. You're probably going to need the keys.
Well, if he says he wants anything.
Yeah, if he's even still watching.
Case
what
is
else?
right there.
What else is going on?
I'm
thinking
in my
there's another
socks.
bunny. You're not. That's so embarrassing. People
Oh,
are watching.
no.
Look, people are looking at you in your socks walking in the store.
Oh my god.
That's weird.
It's not the same as underwear.
Justin, I'm sure at some point in the past you walked around. He's definitely been shirtless in the store. That happens a lot.
Oh my god.
Superpowers. Carded or loose, Andrew? You were just in the store.
Andrew, you listen. So anything you're asking about is stuff that you've seen, because I'm just gonna walk over to the Superpowers case.
Yeah.
So, have you seen the Superpowers case?
He was
There's
literally
not many.
just in the store. Loose. Here, I'll go over there and shout who we have. Tell him who we have, and then if he wants to see anybody, I'll grab it.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I think he said gotcha. He knows what we have.
He knows.
Yeah, it's gonna be whatever.
No, you don't have to go over and do shout.
I'm
Nobody's
gonna let her
gonna-
shout.
See, this is why we don't really do this. It's not conducive to the way we do things.
Yeah, the camera's not quite portable.
You can barely hear us.
Is the audio okay? Like, is there something wrong with it?
I was 2 rooms away. That probably has
So
something
Rob said he can barely hear us. Did you turn the mic down at all? Did
No.
you mess with the volume on it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no,
Robotech Exo Squad.
no shouting required.
Nothing hidden, Andrew.
According to the mic is good. It's a little.
Check,
maybe we
check,
should
check. No, it
enunciate
should
a
go
little.
up more. It should go up more. Check, check, check. It's not even going into the yellow.
Maybe we're being quiet this week. I didn't touch anything. I don't
Check,
even know how to
check,
do that, honestly.
check.
Does it go into the red when I shout? I'm sitting right
No,
next to
not
it, and
even.
it doesn't even hit the red when I shout. So
Check,
that's
check,
not okay.
check. Check,
The
check.
gain's all the way up. It doesn't go up any higher.
Oh, there's something wrong with it then.
Just by proximity, I should be able to put it into the red by
Yeah, there's
talking
something
loud
wrong.
at it.
If it's gains all the way up, it should be pitting when I'm yelling at it.
No, I got nothing.
Is there another volume on the computer or something?
No.
Not that would affect it.
And let's not start messing with that. We got a penguin. We got an Aquaman.
All right, everybody else can hear us
Superman,
good, so 5 by 5. All
Wonder
right, so then it's you,
Woman,
it's you, Rob.
Flash. Darkseid, Superman, Penguin, Aquaman, another
Penguin?
Penguin, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman,
I called you penguin when we were little.
Hawk. If any of those names interest
I just realized that I hate doing this.
you. Me too. That's
Yeah.
why when you were like, "Well, just do that," I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Yeah, because like we have to walk around.
We better
Not
if we
that I
had
don't want
if
to.
we had the camera set up in such a way that we could like let's go to
There's
Penelope's
no,
phone.
so there's no way to that I know of to like Wi-Fi a like GoPro.
No.
We thought about that with Tucker, like just putting.
Yeah.
putting a
Yeah,
camera
I'd
on
love to be
Tucker.
able to do like the news broadcasts do. You know, let's go to Penelope in the field. She's over at the case, and then we switch or we go split screen, and there she is with her phone. But yeah, that's not the way it works.
Tyler wants Pokemon singles. Dear God, no. We have a whole binder.
They're all
of,
dollar cards.
There are. We don't have any high end. So there's a store not that far from here that we don't want to, be those guys with. That they primarily do gaming and cards. Nerdvana, they're right in EHT. So we don't do gaming really too much. Our daughter Skylar's kind of into Pokemon, so we'll do some stuff. We have dollar cards.
Yeah, didn't she organize the binders at one time?
So Chris just asked a great question. Did we get nominated at all for this year's Best of the Press? That's something we can talk about. So officially, the nominations have not yet been announced.
But we found out.
But we heard through the grapevine that yes, we were absolutely nominated in 2 categories.
Turns out, so here's the thing: the Best of the Press, anybody can be nominated, and we don't. There is no toys and comics nomination, which is stupid.
Yeah.
Because there's like CBD store, like it's
are
very specific.
There are 3 dispensary categories. 3 separate dispensary categories.
toy
So
comic?
And no toy and
the
comic.
category
store.
we asked to be nominated in was the specialty store in retail, because we're a specialty store. So we asked to be nominated in that, and turns out, listen, there were 30 nominations. They only choose the top 5. Thank you all. We made top 5. But shockingly,
and through no effort
we didn't
on
push
our
it.
part whatsoever.
We also made top 5 antique stores against some antique stores that really wanted to be nominated that didn't get nominated, and some ones who have been around for a long time. So we'll take it, because unfortunately in our specialty shop nomination is a surf shop, that there is a surf shop category.
Yes.
So they're nominated in the surf shop, and
there's another
specialty.
store in the specialty category that is a women's clothing boutique that was nominated in specialty shop. There's a women's boutique
So nobody's
store.
really policing these categories.
Hal,
on the
I
press side.
hate to say you're wrong, but there is no nomination for Toy Story.
There is no toy store category at all. There's no bookstore
Believe me,
category.
brother, we would know.
Yeah, there's no bookstore category or toy store category. Like a dozen.
Pat,
LOL.
thank you for,
Listen,
for
we're not-
nominating us.
we
So in about a
appreciate
month
that.
time, we're going to double down on this and ask you all to vote, which you'll be able to do daily
August 29th.
with all the emails you have. But
Listen,
we'll make a post about that.
Yeah, so thank you to everyone who nominated us in whatever category you did so. We certainly appreciate it. We're pulling for specialty shop, I think. Antique store, I mean, it's nice to have been nominated. And we do sell antique things, but I don't feel that we don't really fit any of the categories, which is why we ended up in specialty shop. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool to be nominated in both categories. I think our name might have been in the antique category last year, but like we didn't get nominated because we weren't trying or anything.
I don't even know if we were. I don't remember.
By the way, what was the name of that cool bookstore in PA? I'm headed out that way. Andrew, I got a list for you. If you tell me where you're going, I can tell you who to go to.
Oh yeah, there's a few. Depends on which area you're going to.
The Archive is one of my favorites.
PA's a big state. I love the Archive.
Where's the one we just went to? Was that PA? It must have been because we were only in PA in Carlisle.
Oh, with the painting on the side.
The one that we just...
That was right outside Harrisburg.
That's got to be my favorite bookstore I've ever been to.
It was the one you sent me the pictures to torment me of?
Yes, and I was only able to be there 15 minutes, and I came
Andrew,
out of a
we'll
stack
look it up
of
and give you a...
Harrisburg.
Yeah, that's the one then. What's the name of it?
I don't remember. I can look it up.
We'll look it up.
It was probably my favorite bookstore ever. It was absolutely amazing, and I only got to spend 15 minutes there, but thank goodness I did. It had a literary name, believe it or not. Tara is wondering if our playground can be nominated for any categories next year.
Yikes.
Specialty shop.
It is a specialty shop, but I feel like we would need a brick and mortar for that. Tara, and I don't think Maze Landing would look at that too kindly. Frankie is watching. Hey, Frankie, we were just talking about the show yesterday. We got our trophy out.
So for 2 solid days, I hung out with Frankie, right? Like Saturday night, we hung out with Frankie. And
Friday night.
And then all day Saturday, we just partnered up and hung all day. And realized that our circles cross.
He knows Paul Brown, right?
But there's more than there's more. You know what I mean? Like our Venn diagram.
Yeah, it's a circle.
Does a lot more than me with other guys. Frankie's in my car club.
Justin
he helps run the car club.
Justin joined a car club.
Yes, he did.
He did, but it's not knuckleheads. It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, I would never have joined a knucklehead car club.
Yeah, the fact that I am going intentionally because I want to.
Yes, the fact that she enjoys herself there says.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I got to eat funnel cake at the 4-H fair. That's really all I really wanted.
You could have done that without having any affiliation with the car club. What else is going on? What were we talking about? I was just shocked that Frankie's watching.
I was just babbling to fill time because
we have a very busy car club weekend. Listen, hey, I know have some motorheads that watch here. I know that for sure.
We were talking about Best of the Press and how we were nominated.
Our car club actually has like a friends and family group as well on Facebook. Frankie can put if you're still watching, put the link up there. So the cool thing about this car club is it's very Farpoint like in that it pays it forward. Like all the events that the car club sponsors typically have some sort
a lot of charity going on,
community-minded, paying it forward kind of thing.
And the club's very family-oriented.
Totally.
Like it's not just a bunch of like 18-year-olds doing burnouts and donuts.
No, it's pretty much the opposite of that.
Yeah.
So
it's old men.
So I know we have a big event coming up that the club actually hosts that we're not allowed to participate our cars in. Like we'll be parked, but we're not allowed to be in the.
Is that the food drive one?
Yes, it's a big Clementon food drive.
You're not allowed to participate.
Which reminds us of us because we do the local food drive here for the Good Read for a Good Deed. So I'm not sure how Farpoint can get involved in that. Maybe we'll do a specific Good Read for a Good Deed for that. I know we like to keep our donations local to Maze Landing, but doing good is doing good. Maybe
whatever.
But I'll share the link. We'll share the link. It'll be cool. And there you go. Frankie shared on the Facebook. You have to be on Facebook to see it. Sinister Mopar Friends and Family Group. We're always doing stuff that are, it's South Jersey still, that are trying to help the community. And we like showing off our cars. So if you dig cars, go check out that Friends and Family Group. And if you have a Mopar, maybe you could join. We were carding people. I didn't know what that meant. I thought it meant like checking to see if they were 21. But apparently, if you see a cool car in a parking lot.
So you're in a Mopar group, and if you see another cool
Mopar is Chrysler, Dodge, Plymouth.
What does Mopar stand for?
Massively overpowered and respected. Oh no! Move over, people are racing.
Is this like the blueberries cranberries thing?
So I guess they don't take Volkswagens, huh?
No, unfortunately not.
You
would be in a German car. There are gigantic car Volkswagen
How
groups.
to buy a Robotech Excalibur?
How about as a mascot?
Do we have one of those?
Can my Volkswagen
How you would know?
Do we have one of those?
Can my Volkswagen be a mascot?
Andrew's been through two, Charger and Challenger.
Wow.
How if we had one in the case?
If I could.
You would know, wouldn't you? There's nothing I have here that you guys haven't seen that you're locals.
Motor Power.
That's Mopor.
That's Mopor.
Maybe it does stand for motor power. I don't know. They made the word up, but I know what we all say it stands for.
Mopar would stand
Some
for
people, the Ford guys would like to say,
Power.
"My old Plymouth ain't running," but that just ain't true.
Well, that's big coming from Found on Road Dead.
Yeah, or yes.
See, I could be in a car club.
See, it always comes down to this. It always comes back to this because we have nothing else to talk about, so we're going to talk about cars.
Come for the toys, stay for the conversation. That's what happens
House
here.
set, it is in the case, front corner facing the turtles.
Nope.
Socks.
Is this store credit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write that down.
In the case, front corner facing the turtles. Oh man, this case is a mess.
Yeah, things had kind of a tendency to
What is it? The
avalanche. The Excalibur.
Is that the one with the card with it?
Google
More
says...
parts named after the parts
Oh,
division.
Frankie, you beat me to it. I Googled it, and it says Mopar is a mashup of the words motor and parts.
Tell Hal if he wants it. It's $40, and I'll put it towards your store credit.
Hal, it's $40, and he'll put it on your store credit if
It's
you want
$10 off the store price.
And let us know.
Frankie's still watching.
He has.
So Frankie,
more
we need to
parts.
do this. We need to go live on the Sinister page.
Claiming Hal, or Hal's claiming.
Store credit, no problem. Hal,
Let me tell you.
fix or repair daily.
So Frankie, did you watch Bill? And I'm gonna get.
Has this now turned into just a car talk?
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to Frankie.
It happens.
So,
Okay.
well, me and Casper have done it.
I'm sure. I'm gonna nap. Go ahead.
So are the leaders of our group, the
Are you
founders.
talking to me when I just said I was going
I'm
to
talking
sleep?
to you.
It's cranberry time. I'm
Bill
going
and
to sleep.
Carlos did a live stream from
I
the
saw.
garage.
I saw. For like 2 seconds.
They need to take some tips from us.
Most parts are
The
real.
camera, like they were sitting like this, and the camera's like right here.
Listen, not everybody has a 3-camera
I
professionally
just like busting their balls.
professional operation here.
Yeah.
We are the anomaly. We just talked about this earlier today with Bill and one of our VIPs who came in and talked about Whatnot.
Yeah.
We could probably be doing money on Whatnot. It is impossible for me to backpedal.
No, well, we don't know any other way to do this because this is like.
Oh, no, we do.
If you come in the store, this is us behind the counter. So we're doing what we know. I don't know any other way other than I don't want to be. And we always say this. I don't want to be the fat dude eating chips.
And honestly,
Here's a $5 comic book. You know what I mean? I can't.
I messed around just watching Whatnot, and it's a lot of transactional dude broing, and it doesn't do anything for me. Like,
You know, I'm sure there are aspects of the community that are
you know, when I
fantastic.
say dude broing, you know exactly what
I
I
know
mean.
exactly what you mean. And that's the kind of
Like that guy that came in and was like, "I'm on Whatnot. I can
well,
buy anything in
our,
here."
But
Like,
our following is not that at all.
mostly old parts and rust.
Oh boy.
My only problems are repairs.
Casper is a Ford guy,
Uh
so he's effed on race day.
huh. That's a good one.
So Casper, you would have loved the car show we were at yesterday. Every
It was all
Mustang
Mustangs,
in
right?
South Jersey won.
Yeah. Miscellaneous oddball parts assembled ridiculously. We can just keep going with this all day. I love it.
I love when we start talking about car stuff.
Is there anything specific that any of you guys would like to see? And I mean, be specific, because I'm not going to go up to the Ghostbusters case and open it and just bring everything
Yeah,
over.
say, do you have any Screaming Hero Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Like, let's be a little
If
more
there's
specific.
something specific that you guys are interested in,
Andrew,
please
I imagine
let us know.
Penelope has to put up with a lot of dude broing.
Andrew, yes, I do. Thank you for realizing that. But when I say dude broing,
Well, the problem is, like,
what I mean by that, I have a specific meaning. It's like the guy who comes in with his hat on sideways,
so what?
with his
It looks
like,
so.
who's the Ed Hardy shirt?
Oh, that time is over.
It's not though, and that's what I mean. Like the dude bros. Yo, I'm flipping these toy bits for $20 on my Whatnot.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
That's what I mean by the dude bro.
Yeah.
Like the guy.
Those guys are in
guy who-
every aspect of everything, though. Those are the Mustang guys.
We get
It's
them.
like
We get
the
them in
guy who
IT
came in-
too.
The guy who came in and looked at the front room, which is entirely Transformers.
Everyone,
And was like,
everyone's putting in
dude,
the car.
this guy came in, I swear, the guy I just described came in the store. And he just like looked around and looked in this, and we got all these Transformers in the front. Looks around at all the Transformers. Yo, is this the only Transformers you got? I've got every G1 Transformer in the freaking case. And he's like, is this all you got? Like, what, were you looking for Beast
No,
Wars?
so we
Like-
don't have every. I was at the fix. We don't have every G1 Transformer. We have a very
We
nice
have a-
2 full cases of
We have a
Transformers.
good selection
Good
of
selection.
assorted Transformers.
But it was the way. It wasn't like, hey, do you have any more Transformers? It was like, is this all the Transformers you got? And I'm like,
What? Where
This
are
is
you?
more Transformers than Walmart has.
Where are you going that you're seeing that many Transformers?
We
We're
have
actually getting so okay.
a
Great.
couple of actual specific requests.
Yeah, let's see.
2 NES games.
All right.
All right, there you go. Thank you. Prince of Persia for NES.
I
We're
really
going to
don't.
check.
I
Prince of
really
Persia.
doubt I'm gonna have.
It's probably a rare one.
Prince of
It is.
Persia or Crash and the Boys.
Crash and the Boys is a Ford game. Seaside Tony. My God, Tyler, it's exactly what it is. Penelope's Dude Bros voice is my new favorite thing. Penelope's Dude Bro voice is basically me when I'm around my family.
It's Lou Vancouver.
It's Lou Vancouver.
It's Penelope's imitation of Lou
I
Vancouver.
haven't done a character, or I mean, wait.
Oh God, no.
Lou Vancouver hasn't visited Bartertown in quite some time.
We're not that hard up for content.
Or
Actually, we kind of are today.
or what's his name? What's the Southern guy's name that comes in here once in a while?
Willie
Uh,
Billy.
Oh, Willie Billy Williamson.
He's
Ben,
Willie-
thank you.
Willie
I have worked
stereotype,
for
yeah.
years to cultivate that incredibly lifelike
What
South
are
Jersey
you talking? What do you
Dude
mean?
Bro.
What are you talking about?
Yo, you only got this many
What do
Transformers?
you mean? Only these
So
Transformers?
it's a cross between Mark Wahlberg from the first Transformers movie
And Mike, who runs the toy store in Wildwood Boardwalk.
and half my high school my high
Yes.
school football team.
So Mike, the Wildwood. I can't believe I'm talking about somebody specific, but oh well. He has a toy store in the Wildwood Boardwalk, and he's all right. I
I
guess.
only ever heard
But
him
one
speak
time
once.
he came. No, it's not Mike speaking. It's Frank's version of Mike.
It is
Because he
Frank's
went to
imitation.
shop when Frank was open. It's a toy store, and he came in, and he was like, "Oh, how much is this? How much?" And Frank was like, "Oh, I'll take care." And he's like, "I don't need no
Oh
discount."
no, I don't need no discount. That's Frank's imitation
I
of
love
Mike.
it. I don't
saying,
need no discount.
I don't need no discount. That's exactly what it is. It's a cross
Should
between.
I share the pictures I took
Yes.
yesterday in VIPs?
Casper, I'm not sure what you're referring to, but sure.
As long as it's not Pon Far related.
Pat, I do not have either of those NES games.
Jack is looking for a new car.
I appreciate that you were very specific. I do not have either of those. Tara would like to invoke her VIP powers and have Lou Vancouver attend next week's Bartertown.
I want to address what Jack just said. Jack, unless you're buying used, you can't buy a Challenger anymore. Unfortunately, ordering is over. But
for a brand new one.
Here's the thing about buying used right now: the prices are completely out of. It's silly, and I wouldn't. But I do agree. Out of the Challenger, the Camaro, and the Mustang, the Camaro is first the most comfortable, no doubt about it. Like if you're going to drive miles in it, you want the Challenger. And then styling-wise, I think the Challenger is still the nicest. It's definitely the best throwback to the original.
Wow, Camaros are done with V8s this year too.
Are they really?
Yikes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't mean to laugh out loud, but I just read the label on. I'm eating some strawberry gummies. Fruity and soft. It
Jack,
says on there.
if you're going to go, I would go for a 5.7 car. You don't need anything bigger than that. It's a great
what?
motor, and they last.
Stay on.
I'm good, thank you.
They're good,
Once you
right?
start getting into scat packs and SRTs and stuff, they start getting stupid expensive.
They're
So,
definitely fruity and soft.
although I love my Scat Pack 392, it's a very expensive car.
Yeah.
And gas mileage wise, it ain't great.
Oh, but it's better than the truck.
It
It's
is.
better than the truck.
It's better than a truck.
You have to put 93 in it.
Yeah.
Not better than the truck.
Oh.
Not better than the truck.
Blueberry, ew. Do you know what blueberry? You take the B and alloy, and that's
Ewberry.
they put the BL in front of it so it sounds like it's palatable, but really it's ooberry.
Listen,
Are we getting into this?
do we really want to talk about cranberries versus
Can we do
blueberries
it
right
as-
now?
You know, we really don't.
Talking like this?
That's the
I
only
think
way.
Lou Vancouver is
No.
going to come and represent
That's the.
blueberry.
Are we gonna throw
Next-
down? What?
Lou Vancouver is going to come
no.
represent
Jersey
blueberry.
Throwdown
not
here on
fair.
Bartertown.
Lou Vancouver cannot represent blueberries.
He's going to come represent the blueberries.
No. So these snacks are from the Exotic Snack Company, which was one of our sponsors, and they're delicious. They are soft and fruity, but I read that out loud.
That's the thing I heard about the Camaro is the vision, Rob.
That
I
it's
heard
soft and
the
fruity?
windows are all small and you have a ton of blind spots.
What about Star Wars? Do we have any Star Wars to sell?
Dude, Jack,
There's a slave
your way to
one.
go is
I'm just
V8.
selling Star Wars.
You're right. V8 5.7 Hemi. Just get an RT Challenger. That you're good. Or Charger. Chargers have a lot of space. I mean, you got a back seat. I'm going to tell you one thing about the Challengers that you don't realize.
Let me tell you something.
That trunk space
Our trunk is enormous.
is shocking.
I
For-
remarked.
for a
I
sports
saw.
car.
I saw it for the first time the other day. They have those like the portable beach chairs, the ones that
Camping
fold
chairs.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
they fold up and fit in the sack. In the Volkswagen, mine barely fits in the trunk. I have to stretch it across the back seat. Theirs fit in the trunk, but like vertically, like
depth-wise.
Are you familiar with the Ford Pinto?
unbelievable.
The trunk is enormous, and the back seats do go down to accommodate even more stuff. The problem with that is that the headrests will hit the back of the two front seats.
Yeah, that
and
kind of sucks.
that makes it very hard for you to drive correctly.
Yeah.
Because when you try to get out, the seat goes back and it can't.
Oh, that's not ideal.
And on my side, it just sucks that I feel like it's hurting the seat,
Yeah.
smacking in there. Even when I put it all.
Yeah, I
the
don't
way
like
up,
to
it still
use the
smacks in.
rear seat fold downs.
No,
This
I
is
don't
kind of
like
where Bartertown has left the
because
rails.
it makes the seat belts crunch each other. Yeah, it's no good.
Listen. Some of the Mustangs are beautiful. I'm not really a modern Mustang guy.
Frankie, if you're still watching, this is your fault. If
I'm
you
not
hadn't
really a
come
modern
on-
Mustang guy, but when they're set up, I said this to Frankie yesterday at the show too, because we were laughing because it was a Mustang club was there and so many Mustangs got trophies. But anyway,
Ben said that seeing out a 5th gen Camaro is like being a tank commander.
you need VR goggles.
You need
to
one of
see
those
out of it.
like.
So when a
Periscopes.
modern Mustang is
Periscopes,
set
yeah.
up right, I like it, but it's got to be set up right.
I wanted a
So,
Mustang for most of my
fun fact
20s.
for anyone watching who doesn't
Better
already
do.
know this. This is when we have Penelope trivia later on in the year. I have never driven a car. I'm 43 years old. I have never driven a car.
Not
And
once.
not once, not never. And that is why these car conversations, I'm just totally.
I've offered to teach her. Now that I've offered to teach her tons of times.
Not
now
interested.
when I offer, I actually can. Like previously,
Not
I
interested.
couldn't have done it, but now I probably actually could.
There are too many idiots.
72 Mustang, is that a fastback? That's before the Mustang 2, right?
Well, it must have a cool gas cap. Otherwise, why
must.
would people keep stealing it?
Pat said he has a V6 Pinto
Woody wagon.
wagon. That's cool.
Woody
Wow.
wagon.
Woody, I didn't know they did a Woody style.
That's
So,
interesting.
I saw a regular Pinto, the hatchback, and you know how cars have flames? They do paint and flame.
Are you making a joke?
No.
Did
it's
they
just-
decorate them in
It was a
flames?
picture
Did
on
they,
the
did they
internet.
decorate
It
the
was
Pinto
funny
with
as hell.
flames?
So it was a Pinto with flames?
No, yes. But you know how a car has flames and it looks like the flames are coming from the front of the car, so it's going fast?
Yeah.
They painted the flames on from the back of the car.
Because that's where they would
Because
explode.
that's where they explode.
Appropriate yet
and it
wrong.
was so funny.
That is severely.
It's car talk here on
That
Farpoint.
is severely messed up. What can I talk about that I'm into that you're not into at all?
Barbie.
Selling toys?
I'm not into Barbie.
My Little Pony.
I'm not even into my
Military aircraft. Architecture.
Tucker.
Jesse loves dogs. Let's talk about the nuance of fan fiction.
Sure.
Can we not?
Welcome to our talk of the nuance. We should do that with Jack Vanderbeek. I mean, with Lou Vancouver. Why did I just get those two?
Because he
No,
just
I
his
see.
name. He was the last one to comment, and his name had just popped up on the screen. It probably.
I do not think Jack Vanderbeek is anything like Lou
It
Vancouver.
probably drew your eye.
They both have V names.
Jack has a Jeep, I think, and a Jeep is a Mopar.
Yeah. Are we doing any shows? No.
Never.
We never do shows.
What do you mean, Andrew? Like setting up at a show? You know that, I think.
We almost never set up at shows. The next show we're considering going to is probably RetroCon, which is my birthday weekend, so I'm not sure. Because we're definitely going to the Ren Fair, my birthday weekend. I'm not sure if there's time to go to RetroCon in there. And I think I might have decided that I want to go see Back to the Future the musical that weekend, too. So I'm not sure how that would work.
Where's that playing? Or where
Broadway.
Oh, wild.
On Broadway.
It is playing the night of my birthday, but there's only like 5 tickets available, and they're like $300 each, so it's probably not happening.
Just empty every pocket, or just everybody else's parts.
Gil, hello, it's nice to see you.
What's up, Gil?
A big heavy gas cap, the cable would rust, and the gas pump attendants would keep or steal them. That
Why?
just seems
Interesting.
rude. I'd like to make some more money. Is there anything else we could sell?
I tried with the Slave One. That's a really good piece.
We can put that. Listen, we could put that in the ICC tonight and probably make that if we want to. We should do, if you're an ICC member, that's the Imperial Commissary Facebook group. We're probably going to be going live in there pretty soon, next week or so.
Yeah, I think Gil's in there.
We should really do a Ponfar VIP event.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that looks like exactly.
Oh, I
Probably
can
a
tell
lot
you. It
like
looks like
this.
pink and purple. Never mind.
Probably a lot like this.
Tell you what it looks like. Pat.
Here's a tough question from Pat. If you could double the size of your store for free, but could only add merchandise from 3 franchises, what would you pick?
Star Wars.
Star Wars,
Jojo.
G.I. Joe.
So the third one's really the question.
I mean, I hate to just go down the line, but probably Transformers. That's probably our next best-selling thing.
Yeah, but I'd rather do ponies because they don't sound like they sell bad.
No.
And at least it's a little alternative to.
Robot guns, fire, war, yeah.
We could double the size of the store. The museum would be double
museum
the size.
space. Yeah.
Andrew, is it the same? So Andrew just said he saw Back to the Future while I was in London. Is it the same cast from London, or did they get a new cast for the U.S. show? I'm curious about that. I'm not a musical person. Musicals are kind of like my antithesis. I do like Rocky Horror, and I do like Little Shop of Horrors.
Did you like Hamilton?
I didn't dislike Hamilton. There's something about people just randomly bursting into song that is just, it breaks my realism and like my sense of, I don't know, like there's something about that just, nah. But it's the same reason I want to watch Clone Wars. Like it's just like little kid weird, like, oh snips, and now we're gonna sing. Like I don't, you know what I mean?
Does anybody remember the singing episode in Clone Wars?
You know what I mean? It's the same concept. Like singing is like, I don't know. I can't really articulate how I feel about it. But it's the same. It gives me the same feeling, if that makes any sense. It's like immature.
It's not realistic.
Yeah, not realistic. I guess I don't know. Cartoony, but like I like animation, so I don't know. But I normally don't like musicals. But from what I understand, I've never been to a Broadway show before, and from what I understand, Back to the Future is very good, and I love Back to the Future more than life itself. So maybe it would be a good fit for me. Casper's having trouble finishing the new Star Trek episode, which is a musical. Apparently, these new Star Trek shows are amazing, and we should be watching them, and we're not.
So I heard that the previous episode was one of the best episodes ever, and then I heard this episode is garbage.
It's a musical.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that we should leave things alone. Like, this is a prequel to Star Trek, and it's like characters from the original series. Can't we just come up with new ideas?
No.
Can't we just have adventures? Like Andor is a great example.
Oh.
Can't we just have an Andor thing? Can we just do something that's in the world but away? Why do I have to see McCoy again?
Because of lowest common denominators.
Like, can we just go away from that? Like, can we just, or do something new? Like,
I'm losing steam.
I never had any steam. I'm steamless.
Give me steam.
I am steamless. Hold my hand. Why are you so cute? Isn't my husband the cutest?
Adorable.
Andrew said Stranger Worlds is really good.
Andrew, everybody's telling us that, so maybe one day we'll give it a chance. I don't know. We gotta finish DS9.
We do. We still haven't finished DS9. We're like 8 episodes from the end, and they just brought Vic Fontaine. He was in the Mirror Universe as a real person. And for those of you that, spoilers, for those of you that have never watched DS9, Vic Fontaine is a fictional holodeck character, but his actor portrayed a real-life person in an alternate universe, and that bothered me so much that I noped out of the show. I just noped out.
Yikes.
They want new stuff until they don't like the new stuff.
Alex Conkle.
Everyone likes fan service until they don't like the fan service. He's right. You're right.
Alex, how does your car wash go? Everything good?
That brings it full circle back to cars. How's your car wash?
Congratulate Alex on washing the car. Well, I don't think he took the Mopar to Texas, though. His Caliber.
Deep in the heart of Texas. So are all Dodge cars Mopar? Mm-hmm. Okay. So Dodge and Mopar is a synonym. A Mopar is not a type of Dodge. Mm. Okay. I thought like only the muscle cars were Mopar. They're all Mopar. Yep. Okay.
That Dodge Caravan we drove on the Salt Flats?
Mopar. Which is why you said, I've had a Mopar on the Salt Flats. Yep. Casper really likes Lower Decks. Under a Paper Moon is one of Kevin's all-time favorite episodes.
That was fantastic. Once you listen, the stellar episodes of DS9 are stellar.
The good episodes of DS9 are the best of Star Trek.
But the bad ones are bad.
The episode where Jake is a grown man.
Oh my god.
That has got to be the best episode of Star Trek that's ever been.
It made me cry.
It
made me cry.
Star Trek has never made me cry in my life.
And that's tough for like a 45-minute episodic.
Yep.
It wasn't even a carry-on. I don't think it was a two-parter.
No.
So that's
I can't even remember the title of it right now.
Me neither.
It far outshines anything that TNG ever did, and I hate to say that.
Speaking of cars, have you gotten around to watching any of the Twisted? No, but I heard it's great, Ultra Lager.
So what is knowing that the
post-apocalyptic.
The game is based on a very loose plot of post-apocalyptic vehicles smashing into each other. what could the show possibly be about? Andrew watches that episode once a year on Father's Day. It's a good day to watch it, Andrew. If no spoilers, it's a fantastic episode of DS9 for anyone who hasn't seen it.
The car wash said to wait until the car was cool. Like not hot?
Or like until it turned into something cooler.
Until like 30 years when they're like, all right, this is a cool vintage car.
Pretty sure it was a temperature reference.
Interesting. I never heard of that before. I have heard of like not washing your car when it's sunny because if you don't dry it quickly, the
water
sun,
spots?
the sun gives it water spots. Or water spots if you're not in New Jersey.
If the hood is hot, could the water hitting it like warp the metal or something?
No idea. I've never heard it in my life.
Huh.
I do find it funny that Mopar was supposed to just be used for the parts side. Like...
FOMOCO for Ford, yet Mopar took over all of Dodge.
It
Cool
is
and preferably in the shade to avoid water spots.
Okay. I got that, Alex. That makes sense.
That does make sense.
So if you don't want water spots, avoid the sun.
What else?
Or hand dry it, towel dry it.
What else do you guys
quickly.
want to buy?
Yeah, we need
Lay
money.
it on me.
We need money.
I need $1,500 in 2 days. What
I
do you
told
guys
you
want to buy?
I told you what I want. I want.
You don't count. I don't take money from you. It's bad enough
You
you
do
bought
when
me Drano.
You do when I buy important
Or
stuff.
Drano, as they
She
say.
bought me Drano the other day.
You were stupid. You didn't bring enough money with you. You left your other cards at home. That was dumb.
I did.
Um,
Rob can't wash his in the sun. It's jet black and gets 10,000
Oh, no
degrees.
doubt.
yeah,
about
same.
it, man.
I know about that with the Volkswagen.
Selena
Yeah.
has a Volkswagen that has the same problem.
I call it
And it
Darth
would take
Beetle.
Rob 3 hours to hand dry his giant truck. He would need a ladder.
I wouldn't have that problem with the Beetle, although
No.
I'm short. I'd still need a ladder. But yeah, I want the Star Wars, the micro play sets.
I don't think we have any of those. We might have some.
Oh, we have the giant Hoth one in a box.
Oh,
in
the
there.
sealed one.
Yeah.
She wants to play with it, so I feel good about
I'm
not
sorry. I
selling
play
her
with
that.
my toys.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry. Hell with that.
This Pinocchio
Sorry,
is so
not
cute and
sorry.
sad. Like, part of me thinks he's gonna come to life and like murder me while I'm working here.
No, he's too grateful about not being in the trash.
Yeah, but like another part of me feels like he's probably pretty happy that he's not in the garbage. So I feel good about
Well,
that.
I might as well try and make some money here.
Have any more?
Curious if after you will
Admit your favorite anime show, Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. No. No, because I gotta add the childhood nostalgia in. Star Blazers.
Oh, I
Cowboy
love
Bebop.
that.
For me.
I'm on the Star Blazers team.
Rob, use those car wash spray bottles.
I
and
didn't even know
microfiber
what the
cloth.
term the word didn't exist in America when that's
Yeah,
They
first-
called it.
Japanimation.
Yup.
The first time I ever saw Fist of the North Star was the first.
Oh,
anime
that's
I
up
ever
there
saw.
for me too.
And it was Japanimation
That's what they called it.
when that came out. I'm really dating myself now. That would have been 94.
Star
Yeah.
Blazers was way before that.
That would have been 94 when I saw
Star
that.
Blazers was late 70s.
Yeah, I was little.
Yeah.
Star
Me too.
Blazers was enough before my time that I never saw it on TV. It was
Yeah, it was in
out
my
of
time.
syndication
That's
by then.
one of the few things where the age gap between us makes a difference.
There's not many things where it's a big difference.
There's not
but
many
that
things where it's a
is.
big difference, but yeah, there were definitely some cutoffs.
We did finish Witcher. I don't want to poo-poo it because Henry Cavill is he's our hall pass, both of us. Henry Cavill is my man in Hollywood. He can do no wrong. He was phenomenal. He was great. He was wonderful. The season 3 was season 3 or season 4, whatever season
3,
you
I
had.
believe.
It was a little lackluster. There were aspects about it that I really appreciated. Yaskier had some fantastic stuff to do this season, which I really appreciated. I don't know if some of that is canon. Is that part of what Henry Cavill didn't like about the show? Like they're straying from canon. They're not putting as much effort into it as they used to. I don't know.
They said they dumbed it down for American audiences.
They blamed American
but
audiences.
like it was doing well, so why bother dumbing it down?
They dumbed it down.
That sounds
They're
silly.
claiming they dumbed it down for American audiences. Meanwhile, Game of Thrones, they didn't want to do any of that political intrigue stuff. It's not American audiences they had the problem with. It's
Writing.
their own stupid bad writing. Selena, can you scroll up? Alex asked about something else and I forget what. Oh, Barbie. I have seen Barbie. Justin has not. We were going to go last night and then you went to your car show and the boardwalk. Maybe you want to go tonight? Maybe. I loved Barbie. I was pleasantly surprised. I had almost no expectations going into it, and it far exceeded any expectations I could possibly have had for it. If you have not seen it, please go see it. Do not listen.
Although they don't need your money, they made plenty.
Do not listen to the neckbeards that are claiming that it's woke or whatever other stupid words they want to use.
It's just a movie. Why does everybody have to like hate everything?
Because it has messages
'Cause they're
that are
hateful.
scary to middle-aged white men, I guess.
narrow-minded
The
little
movie's not
people.
for middle-aged white men.
But it is. I think it's for everyone.
They need it.
Middle-aged white men need to see this movie more than anyone else, honestly.
Seriously.
I think I said it.
Thankfully, I'm well past middle age.
I think I said it in my Facebook review that I did. I like to just make little blog posts or whatever. I think I
They're
said.
called hot takes.
I think I said go and take your daughters to see this movie, but more importantly, go and take your sons. I loved it. I thought it was great. Which is funny because like I am not a Barbie girl. Like pink things, I
Yeah.
usually
You're not a Barbie
like.
girl
Yeah,
in
there
a
was-
Barbie world.
There was a little too much pink in it, but
I'm-
that's the only gripe.
I'm usually very averse to like pink, cute things, but the movie itself is phenomenal. Ryan Gosling is a gift. They could not have cast the movie better. The casting was
True.
phenomenal. And I'm not normally a fan of Will Ferrell or Kate McKinnon, and they were both very good in this movie.
Same, I agree. I'm not normally a fan of either of those either.
Rhea Perlman was also in it, which I was surprised by, and she was amazing as well. I don't want to spoil anything. Go see this movie. We should go tonight.
All right, maybe we will.
Yeah, on the way home, let's go. They did not use any. If they used any CG, it was very little. I am shocked by the use of practical effects. So, plot aside, wokeness aside, there are scenes in this movie that are 100% not CG that I cannot believe. Like behind the scenes, the shit that they
How
did
did they even do it? Yeah.
to get these scenes. Like there are full-on play sets that are made, like physically created in and I go see it. I know it made $1 billion. Let it make $2 billion.
Oh my God, Falcon, you're a pain in my butt. I'm not putting your wings on then, dude. Screw you.
I mean,
Punitive wing
you see
deprivation.
the wind beneath your wings.
Did you ever know that you're
What are we doing here? We're doing some Marvel U?
I'm going to see how this first
I'd hoped
batch
we might
works. If the first
self-raise.
batch doesn't work out, I will not continue.
All right, that's fair. I like that.
And we'll wrap up and go see Barbie. If the first batch does well, I'll continue to our next batch.
And then we'll wrap up and go see Barbie.
Well, Justin likes to have money for his cars.
Listen, I like to have
Just see
money for
Barbie.
my life.
Yeah, you have to have money to see Barbie too.
No, we actually don't. We
Oh,
have
that's
that.
right. You have those passes.
We do that Regal. If we go to the movies 3 times a month, the Regal thing pays for itself. We're always getting coupons and stuff. This just became a Regal ad, but I understand it's a hustle because they're hoping that you forget to go,
Yeah.
Which we often do.
which we do on occasion.
Do?
But I did the math, and I have still, based on how many movies we have seen since we got the monthly thing, it has more than paid for itself.
I'm
And plus we
seriously
got all
thinking
kinds
about.
of get freebies and stuff.
I'm seriously thinking about getting it.
Do we have a Wonder Man or Tigra?
Tigra, I think, isn't Tigra a DC? This is all Marvel.
Isn't Wonder Man also DC?
No.
Oh, I don't know every character.
I think there's a Wonder Man. Who asked that?
Andrew CZ.
I might be. Oh, no. I don't know who Tigra is. Tigra, no. Now that I
Tigra's
think
a
about it,
guy,
first
right?
appearance is Tigra. I think Tigra's in a Spider-Man book now that I think about it. Then again, I don't know.
They're both Marvel. I think Andrew knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, he does. I think we have a Wonder Man, but no Tigra, Andrew.
Do we have Wonder Bread He-Man?
Oh, what?
Wonder
All right.
Bread He-Man.
Camera 2.
Camera
These
two.
are 4-inch, 3 3/4 scale, 1/18, whatever you want to call it. Marvel Universe / Marvel Infinite figures. Most are 100% complete. Some of them I won't know, to be honest with you, but I know these are. And some of the series came with stands, and some of them didn't. These are complete with their stands. This is Falcon.
As Justin gets a text in the middle of the stream.
Yep, Falcon is.
That happens.
Now, again, these are free shipping for VIPs. If you're not a VIP, we spend $20 and you'll get free shipping. Falcon's $10.
Is that X-23?
X-23 is $10. Ultron is $10. Now, if you want it,
I sense a pattern.
claim. You gotta say the name and the word claim. Spider-Woman, $10.
Jack Vanderbeek, claim X23.
Thank you, Jack. This is Cable, and Cable with Baby Hope. There are 2 versions of that. The first version didn't come with the baby. You see the baby at his feet? You can take it out and clip it to his thing. Baby Hope is Scott Summers' baby, I think.
See the baby at his feet?
Yikes.
Cable with Baby Hope is $15.
Did you ever
Jim Lee version of Cyclops, the best version.
I love that.
is 10. No, I'm sorry, $15.
Jim Lee's X-Men.
And then Gladiator is $10.
Jack V claiming cable.
Thank you, Jack.
You wouldn't happen to have a
Gladiator's 10?
second on him?
No. That's
Gladiator's 10, did you say?
it. Yeah.
Worth
These
an
were
ask.
in our.
Award-winning Marvel
put my phone on mute.
epic Marvel diorama.
Love that thing.
Award-winning.
Loved that thing.
Award-winning. Best in industry window display. We had voted the best window in any comic toy shop in the world at one point in time.
It wasn't like just like a mall-wide vote or something.
No, this was Diamond Comics, who at the time
nationwide.
were the only distributors domestically of basically every comic you could buy ever. Yeah, that was exciting. What year was that? 2012 or 13?
It was early, yeah.
It was early in our career.
Hold back here.
I put everything into that diorama, and I was going to eventually use these for my legendary biggest diorama in the world, but I never got around to it, and I bought a car instead.
It happens.
Well, buying a car, nobody made you do that.
It was a toy museum.
Just saying.
Dodge made me do it because they said we're not doing these cars anymore.
And if you want it, you have to get it right
2012,
now.
Andrew knew that. Thank you, Andrew.
If you want it, you have to get it now, right now.
All right, let's continue with this for a minute. Here's series. This is like series 1 before they started coming with
I need some
stands.
I need some of those containers if you have extras.
Oh my God! Look at this tiny baby.
I know.
What the?
Let's
I'm gonna
hope
lose
Summers
that.
will
We
live.
need baggies.
Here, do you want a
There's
bag?
some. Hold on, Jack got both of these. I can put them in one bag. I don't want to lose baby Hope. This is the smallest baby.
I thought Tucker
Oh,
was.
Andrew stopped and looked at it today when we talked about it. It's right up in the front window. Yeah.
Nice. I thought Tucker was the smallest baby.
What is Tucker doing, by the way?
What is Tucker doing?
Yeah.
Can anyone guess what Tucker is doing right
Sleeping.
now?
He's so on point. That woke him up. So Tucker is learning to read, which is literally the craziest sentence I've ever said in my life. He is literally learning to read.
Come on, Tuck.
What is he doing?
I'm doing the hand signal for spin off camera. So he's
Oh,
trying to spin around in
Can't
his
spin
dog
while
bed and he
he's sitting
can't.
there.
But he won't come out of the dog bed either because he's living his best life.
Listen, if I knew I was getting the treat anyway, I wouldn't spin either.
I mean, fair. Come
And
on,
he
Tuck.
knows he's getting the treat.
Tuck, come
anyway.
on. Come on.
Tucker is warming up for walking the picket line. That's he span and sat. That's close
He's
enough.
fun. Yeah. No, I'll take it.
He span and sat. Tucker is warming up for walking the picket line. Tucker is not actually a member of SAG-AFTRA.
He's a member of WAG-AFTRA.
WAG, a local division of PAW. Tucker is cool, Gil. I agree.
He's my
Tucker is
buddy.
very cool. Tucker got recognized at dog school a few weeks ago when someone said that
They're like,
Tucker
oh,
was
it's
going to
the
be there.
real Tucker.
It's the real Tucker. He's even cuter in person than he is on the internet.
You ready for camera 2?
Yep.
You stall enough? Good deal.
Thank you for that. First is going to be Enchantress. Enchantress is... I got all my prices here. Just like I said, these were in the VIP group. Enchantress is $10. Next is Magneto. He is also $10. These were definitely in the Dio.
Magneto.
Next is Claw.
The Claw. Let me guess.
$10.
$10.
Next is a different version of Spider-Woman. From the comic pack. She is also $10. Here's some of the Wrecking Crew. This is Thunderball. He's $15. This is, I forget his name.
Thunderball sounds like a...
Sounds like a claim on Spider-Woman from Andrew CZ.
Which one?
No, this one. I know
It's
it.
going to be this
You
one.
sure?
Yeah.
The Spider-Man? Alright, the comic version, right?
Yeah, this I believe is I believe this is Pile Driver. He's 12. The guy in a white shirt and red pants. And then Dozer is... These are all Wrecking Crew. Where's Dozer at? Bulldozer, 14.
We got you, Andrew.
Sentry, 12.
Dig his hair.
Dakin,
He
or
has really-
Dakin,
He has really good hair.
$10. Wolverine's kid. And an
Did
awesome...
you say 10 on Dakin? I'm sorry, you're going way faster than I can write.
Yeah, I said 10 on Dakin.
Okay.
And this awesome version of Silver Samurai,
Oh, wild.
15. No, Miley Cyrus is included with the Wrecking Ball. She may be singing about him. I'm not sure. Who was that? Andrew?
You do that as a lot. Wrecking Ball with a little Hannah Montana figure.
If I don't sell any of the Wrecking Crew, I'm going to do the Wrecking Crew as a lot.
That's a cool thing.
Came in like a wrecking crew. Miley Cyrus not included.
I gotta find Wrecker. He's in here somewhere.
Yeah, Barbie was good. I would go see it again. I wanted to Oppenheim, like Barbenheim. I wanted to see them together, but the timing just never worked out. And I'm not sure. I think I would probably rather see Barbie first and then Oppenheimer, and then Barbie, because I feel like Oppenheimer would depress me to the point where I couldn't enjoy Barbie, but Barbie wouldn't depress me to the point where I couldn't enjoy Oppenheimer.
Barbie depressing?
A little bit. Yeah,
It's not just dismissed as a light and funny. Like, it's got depth.
It's not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting a stupid, unintelligent.
It's got way more depth than I anticipated.
It.
I wasn't expecting it to be deep at all.
No, I was not expecting to cry.
Like, I didn't think it would be bad, but I didn't think it would be deep.
Do we have any Sinister Six?
Yeah, I think there's some Spider-Man villains, and here's a Hobgoblin. I don't know who specifically is in the Sinister Six, but there's definitely some Spider-Man villains.
Can you name me some characters?
Lizard.
We would look weird walking
Green
into Oppenheimer
Goblin.
with a huge grin on our face.
There's a Rhino in here. Is Mysterio in the Sinister Six? Because he's right here.
Would you like me to Google it?
If I had to guess, I'm just riffing here. Sinister Six. This is my guess. Mysterio, Rhino, Goblin.
Green Goblin.
One of them, either Green Goblin, one of them.
Craven.
Craven's probably one of them, and maybe like one of the Carnages or Venoms probably. I don't know who the other one would be. Oh, Doc Ock.
God damn, her leg popped off.
Doc Ock.
I can tell you who Wikipedia thinks is in it.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, let me just.
I want to see how right I was on that. I'm curious.
Okay, membership. Dr. Octopus.
All right.
Electro. Craven the Hunter. Mysterio. Sandman.
Oh.
Oh yeah, there's Sandman here.
Vulture.
All right. So the B listers basically.
Fuck no.
I don't think they're B-listers. They were like the only villains when I first started reading Spider-Man.
Doc Ock is up there. I feel
They're like
Sandman.
the main.
Vulture's big. They're big.
No.
They were the only villains when I was reading them when I was real little.
OGs.
All right. Old school. We're talking Silver Age, right?
Yeah, they're the.
Who's that guy?
They're the big ones.
Death's Head, I think.
I'm all out of steam.
All right, this might be my last run then.
What flavors are these taffies?
I got you a bunch of chocolate and then some assorted.
No cranberry, blueberry.
I would not eat.
They were out of cranberry and
I would not eat
blueberry
chocolate.
was outlawed.
I would not eat chocolate saltwater taffy if you paid me.
Why?
You said chocolate was your
Chocolate covered.
I would eat
Chocolate covered saltwater taffy.
Whatever.
Not
it.
chocolate flavored.
You can give me a couple.
What is the pink?
He fell over.
What flavor is pink?
Cherry.
Oh. Selena, would you like a pink?
I want a chocolate one.
It's gonna kill you.
No, it won't. There's not that much chocolate in it. It's not
All
like a
right.
Hershey bar.
Let's start here.
Thank you.
Baron Zemo. Or
Is it-
Zemo.
Yeah, is it Zemo or Zemo?
$12. Mysterio. $15.
I love his bubble helmet.
X-Force version of Cyclops. $10. This is Cloak and Dagger. Dagger's leg fell off. This happens with these figures. They're not. They just pop, but I can pop it back on. I just need time and hot water. So it's not broken. It just popped off.
Time and hot.
Cloak and Dagger I'm selling together for $15.
Surprising how much time and hot water will cure.
Omega Red, $14.
Sorry, saltwater taffy stuck in my teeth together. Andrew CZ, X-Force Cyclops, please.
I told Andrew was here earlier, and he bought a bunch of these, and he could have looked through these.
Jack Z, or Jack V, claiming Omega.
Thank you, Jack.
Jack Z, I don't know where I got that. Sorry, Jack, none of us know who you are today.
Aurora.
Hold on, I can't do all this at once. Give me 1 minute.
All right.
Aurora.
Aurora's $12.
Is she Snow White?
She's the sister of North Star, I think.
Sleeping Beauty.
Hyperion, $10. Death's Head, $15.
Ooh,
Look
he
at
looks
that
mean.
figure. He's awesome.
15.
Yep.
He looks really mean.
Here's a tough one. Red She-Hulk. She's basically a variant of the She-Hulk. Red She-Hulk is $20. Listen, these are all deals compared to eBay.
Andrew said, turns out I didn't look at the pictures hard enough.
Wasp. She's got wings. She's got a little version, which is super cool. She's got whoever this is. I think it's an older version of her. She comes with 3 little figures.
Those are so cute.
And then her wings, which I didn't feel like popping on. Wasp is $14. And
Dave, hello.
what's his name?
Oh,
Grim
one of
Reaper.
my friends is playing that.
Grim
Baldur's
Reaper
Gate.
is $10.
Eagle Fan, Red She-Hulk,
Oh my! He pops on and it's like, I want Red. He just knew it was coming.
and Aurora.
Okay.
Ringing a bell for Dave.
What is guys? What is Aurora and North Star? Are they
Are they siblings or what are they? What's their deal?
What are they, Alpha Flight or something? I forget.
Dave, it was nice to see you. Your July upper tier VIP swag is here and eagerly awaiting you. I'm just chomping away on saltwater taffy.
That Mysterio is awesome.
I like the bubble helmet.
Someday I'm gonna.
I did too.
They're just cool. They're the twins in Alpha Flight.
Alpha Flight, yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. Thank you, Alex.
Brother and
everyone.
I don't think I realized they were twins.
Taffy is just like everywhere.
You guys want me to continue with this?
Dave said, okay, now before I spend more, have a good week.
He popped on, spent a couple bucks, and that was it.
Little bags. I like these baggies. They have like a bottom.
You know what I need? I need a couple of those containers if you have spares.
I'm going to.
For real,
He's going to after today.
my
probably.
my Star Wars collection needs another one, and I can't get them. Like those ones with the blue. Like I'm retentive. I like my stuff
they
to
don't
match.
exist anymore. They stopped making them.
I know. I've been tearing everywhere.
They used to be at Walmart in the fishing aisle.
I know. I looked online and everything. I got all excited because I found a 3-pack online. My dumbass didn't look at the dimensions, and they're small
They're
ones.
little guys,
They're super
yeah.
small.
Too tiny.
So now I have Red Rose T figurines in them, but still.
What's cool about the blue cases is that the blue plastic is some sort of like anti-rust. So the screws in the back won't rust over time.
Yeah.
It's meant for fishing lures, so like they don't get gross.
Yeah, I could absolutely use a few of those. Andrew CZ says, keep it going. Which is what I say. I kind of like seeing all the figures.
Well, that's cool because this is less I have to list on eBay.
I really like seeing all the figures.
These are good
It's
deals, so I don't have to do the work.
Can I have another saltwater taffy?
Yeah, you can have the whole bag.
I don't want the whole bag. I have bad teeth. I can't accommodate the whole bag. But I
What
want another-
flavor is green?
I don't know. I like the chocolate ones. Are you guys coming to the toy show at the end of August?
I don't know what switcher that is.
Not sure which toy
I
show
didn't know
that
there was
will
one.
be. Probably not. Ooh. Is Kevin watching? He might like that one. Ooh,
All right.
green.
Loki.
Blonde? Wow.
Oh, apparently Shoreline Vintage is doing one.
Oh.
I didn't know.
No.
No, we're good.
All right. Rogue. She's expensive, but not as expensive as she is on eBay if you want her. $35. It's a
Wow.
bang up deal. Very sought after. Next is Long Shot. These are the later ones in hard. Long Shot is $15. Do you guys want me to do the Inhumans as the 3-pack they came as?
That's how I would sell them.
Me too, but what do I know? I don't do this for a living. It would be fun, but I don't.
So if I did them individually, it comes to $50. I'll do $40 for the 3 Inhumans, which is Medusa, Black Bolt, and Karnak.
I love Medusa.
If it doesn't sell it that way, maybe I'll break them up. This awesome version of Loki, $10.
That is really cool.
That is,
And
I
then
love his cape.
Invisible Woman. If you could see her,
I don't see her.
it's the invisible version, which is frickin' awesome.
Putting her on a white background.
Is she related to John Cena?
$20. She was a variant in the what's it called? The Fantastic Four pack.
Putting her on a white background, I see what you did there. Or, well, I don't see.
Look how awesome that is.
Yeah, you can barely even see that.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
She wasn't. By the time we did the diorama, she wasn't out. There's only the other version of her. So we made a shield in front of her. But I would have loved to put that version.
I remember that shield. We used a piece of like plastic from a box, like just some random clear stuff, and then I hot glued like it coming out of her. Like,
Yep.
That's wild.
Hot glue. A lot of hot glue in that dio. You can do a lot of crafty things with hot glue.
Yeah, some of these figures might have hot glue stuck to the bottom of their feet.
You can do a lot of stuff with hot glue.
It pops right off.
Andrew CZ claiming Invisible Woman. I forgot how to read for a second. I'm staring at the words like I need to say them now.
That Loki is killer.
I love his cape. It's just got that wicked cool cape swoop.
Oh, did we have him holding the Tesseract or something? Maybe.
I don't remember.
He's got hot glue on his hand there.
He must have been holding something.
The great thing about hot glue and action figures is that it just pulls right off.
Pops right off, yeah.
Just pops right off. It's
Look.
absolutely amazing.
Oh,
Casper said that is the first Invisible Woman.
Actually, I'll leave
no
it.
Color.
I'll leave it there for Jack to pull it off, so he knows it's from the diorama.
Did someone claim Loki?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought somebody claimed it.
No, I don't think
somebody
so.
Oh,
claimed
you
Invisible
mentioned.
Woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just mentioned it.
Jack claimed Omega.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh yeah, got it. Drew Jr. is obsessed with the Fantastic Four. There are worse things to be obsessed with, Andrew.
Right?
Who next?
Who next?
As Justin consults his...
List of all the things.
Justin, be careful of that cable, that blue cable coming out of the floor. Don't
It's
bump it.
Kind of our internet, I think.
Yeah. Do not bump it, please. It is precariously perched.
If he bumps it, you'll hear shouting even with our internet off because we'll holler at him.
Andrew said the kids love that the figs still have the glue on them.
Hey, diorama used.
Yeah, they're screen used. Award winning. I'm gonna put this trophy in the front with our other ones.
Yeah. Alright, somebody asked about Sinister Six characters.
Yeah. I forget who, but yes, someone definitely asked about Sinister Six.
Here's two.
Cute.
Do you know who this is?
Do you know who I am? It's Mary Poppins, I think.
Yeah.
Are you quizzing me?
No, it's just cool because he's a very different.
What the hell?
Oh, does one break off? That's actually broken.
Aw.
Casper's got an interesting question to fill some time while you're stacking. So as we both know, Iron Man and Batman are both bored billionaires that spend their money for good. But is there a villain billionaire?
Lex Luthor?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Right?
Green Goblin, Norman Osborn.
Elon
Okay.
Musk?
No modern politics.
Yeah, no.
That's one of my Harry Potter
He's not a
subreddit rules.
politician.
He's a
I know,
douchebag.
but it's one of my
He's
Harry
not a
Potter.
politician, he's
It's
a
one of the Harry Potter
douchebag.
subreddit rules.
Did you really say that?
We use it to take out anything that mentions anything modern, real world.
Let's see. I'm curious now. Lex Luthor's got to be a billionaire, right?
Totally.
Like, doesn't
Yeah.
he buy?
I think
entire
Norman
content
Osborn
from
is too.
America?
Ooh, Gil, good
Kingpin?
one, Kingpin.
Let's see. Billionaire comic villains. Let's just click on this. Let's see. Wow, this is a very long list, and I'm surprised. There's no way.
All right, Sunfire.
Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong camera.
These people cannot all be billionaires. I gotta.
Okay, we're good.
Sunfire, $12. You need him for your X-Men.
Ooh, Vulture.
Did you say 10 or 12?
$12. Vulture, one of the Sinister Six.
With wings.
$18.
Like-
Yeah,
like
he's got
his
his wings. I don't
wings?
feel like clicking him in.
Fair.
Doc Ock, got all his arms. He's fine. $40.
Wow,
It's tough.
he's great.
Yondu, or Mary Poppins, as sometimes we call him.
Yeah.
$12. Vision, awesome version of Vision. Come on, where are you at here?
Lex Luthor named by study as world's richest villain, real or fictional.
14
I love it.
for Vision.
Estimated net worth of $75 billion.
Wow. So it was kind of a lame bell ring, Andrew. Andrew CZ claim Yondu.
Quasar, and I didn't know who this was, but Andrew helped me. $10.
Not to be confused with the Quagars.
Morbius,
Oh, I love him.
the living vampire.
He's one of my favorite villains.
Did you see the movie?
$12.
It was bad.
And Thunderbird,
Don't tell me that.
brother of Warpath, X-Man. You need him for your X-Men. $12.
When I was little, I was so
What is
creeped
your
out by Morbius.
Yondu?
Yondu.
I was so creeped out. Like, I thought he was the creepiest, nastiest, most awesome villain.
Well, they couldn't make him a
He's just
undead creature.
awesome. I don't know. He gave me the creepy crawlies.
We have the first appearance of him.
10 richest supervillains ranked by wealth.
Okay. I want to know where the Goblin ranks. Is he number 2?
Number 10, Red Skull. Okay.
Did they do his money by inflation?
I was gonna say, is it like Nazi gold or something?
Yeah, it's Nazi gold, so maybe they do use inflation. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Number 9, Kingpin. Number
I'm
8,
surprised he's not higher on the list.
Baron Zemo.
Or
He is
lower.
European royalty. Number 7, Mystique.
Oh wow.
Wow, really? One of her favorite identities is I have an oil billionaire. Now, just because she pretends to be an oil billionaire doesn't mean she's really a billionaire.
Didn't make her have those assets.
Yeah, that's questionable. Norman Osborn. All right.
I'm surprised he's not closer to the top.
Number 5, Sebastian Shaw.
Okay,
Hellfire
fair.
Club. He did have a yacht
That's fair. I accept that
in
one.
the movie. And they're giving me an ad in the middle of this article.
Please hold. Your call is very important to us.
Lex Luthor is only number 4 on this list.
Who the hell are
Wow.
2 and 3?
Number 3, Doctor Doom. He's
Okay.
the ruler of his own country,
Yeah, he
which
is his own
apparently
country.
makes him super rich.
I mean, okay, taxes
Number
and all.
2, Ra's al Ghul.
Ooh, I
Okay.
forgot about him.
Has more personal resources than most modern governments.
I forgot about him. Okay, maybe it is fair that Norman Osborn's that far down.
And number 1, Vandal Savage.
Ugh.
I don't even know who that is. I have to read this. He's somewhere around 100,000 years old. Even if he only put away the equivalent of $10 a day in wealth of some kind. That makes no sense. Like,
I think he's a DC villain, a Batman guy.
Yeah, but like he's not rich in the comics, is he?
however, Savage has spent millennia acquiring and losing more wealth than is easily imaginable, and has literal vaults of priceless treasures that he can convert to capital whenever he needs to. If that's the case, then okay.
Yeah, okay. If that's the case, if he really does have those assets, then yeah. I thought they were just basing it logically on the fact that he's old, so he must be rich.
Yeah. So Andrew said the first half of Morbius was good. They gave up on the second half. Alex, counter argument: no part of Morbius was good.
Well, thanks for the recommendations. I now know I need not fuss over seeing it because I was
Listen.
going to.
Other than him being a weird cult leader, I did appreciate in the past Jared Leto. He is very nice to look at, considering especially how old he is. He must be a vampire because he's
Fair.
like 56 years old and he looks like
He's not.
he's not.
Yeah.
The movie wasn't great. I've seen worse movies, but it wasn't. It's no Barbie, let me tell you.
Well, really, that's a really high bar. B.
It's a really high bar.
Got that.
B.
Don't put these guys back to back or we'll get confused.
Well, you can just put right variant on one of them. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but when someone claims it, then we won't know who's whose.
Okay.
Another wrecking ball.
Without a smiley.
Absorbing Man.
Gil do not like Daredevil.
Daredevil the show? Daredevil the movie?
Daredevil
Savage has
the-
been alive for
Daredevil the character?
50,000 years? That's a long time to be alive.
It really is.
But
He
it
must be
doesn't
so
mean
tired.
you're rich just because you're old. Like, it's true that if he literally put $10 in a bank account,
It's true. I mean, if I'd put $10 a day,
the movie.
if I
Yeah,
put
it doesn't mean I'm smart enough to do
yeah,
that.
if I
Yeah.
put $10 a day away every day for my life, I'd be rich now too.
Yeah.
Maybe not that rich, but at least
Yes.
rich.
It's a kind of
But-
magic.
I didn't have the sense to do it, so there you go.
Russell Nash did that. He was smart. I wonder how immortals do that now. Because, like, you can't just steal someone's identity that easily anymore. Like, so in the movie Highlander, one of the plot points is that Connor McLeod can transfer his wealth through the ages and continue to stay, like, under the radar through the ages by finding, like, a baby that died at birth and assuming its
And
identity.
eating
That
it.
is so dark.
No. He doesn't kill them or anything. It's nothing crazy like that. He just finds paperwork.
know
Yeah.
of.
He just finds the paperwork for this child that passed away before it was old enough to do anything.
Yeah.
And he assumes their identity as, like, an adult. But adults don't go and get social security numbers when they're adults anymore.
Camera 2.
The thing is, think of all the historical artifacts he could store from all the years, though, all of Noah's Ark. That would depend on his proximity to it, too. I mean, like,
Yes.
and to know to do it.
This
Like,
is the Absorbing Man variant, where he's all steel, which is freaking awesome.
Ooh.
15. This is Black Widow. 12. Beta Ray Bill, 14. This is the regular version of Absorbing Man. Single card version. He is 14. This is Thor, 10. See him?
I see him.
Patriot. Where's he at? 10. Psylocke, freaking awesome figure, 13. Craven.
Love that figure.
24.
Is he got his little vest on?
Yeah.
So that movie does not necessarily look good, but you know what does look good?
Craven.
Kang the Conqueror, $20.
20. I'm craving something.
Scarlet Witch, go find her, $24.
What's in front of her? Is that her?
Yeah, it's like a little power.
Oh, okay.
Like just a little
Like a gem
magic.
crystal kind of thing? Okay.
And then this guy, Nighthawk, I think.
Nighthawk has gone night-night.
Nighthawk, $10.
Nightcrawler.
I don't even know who he is. He has claws like Wolverine, kind of.
He fell out. He won't stay up.
Yeah, he's cheesy. Come on, buddy.
His cape is horrible. Why is it up there like that?
Loki's looked really good with the up swoop. His isn't quite pulling it off.
It's like claws almost.
Santa Claus?
Gil claiming Psylocke.
Thank you, Gil.
Does Gil get shipped or does Gil pick up?
Well, let's see. Psylocke
I don't know. Let's ask Gil.
13. I don't know. Gil, if you want free shipping, please.
Keep
You
claiming.
spent 13, you spend 20. If not, we're going to have to charge a shipping for this, which would be silly. Because that's going to be like
Minimum,
$6.
minimum
Yeah,
$6,
there's a
yeah.
there's a Craven the Hunter pet. Veronica claiming Thor, and can you repeat the price on Loki from the last round?
$10 on Loki from the last round, and I have to say he's probably the coolest.
Super cool.
Classic comic original.
Yep.
That's what he looked like in his first appearance, right?
Yeah.
The horns, the cape.
Yep.
Veronica, it's nice to see you. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Another one of our fabulous
VG.
VIPs.
Claiming Loki. And can you repeat the price on Craven for Pat the Red Monkey?
Craven was $24.
Get my tongue.
Go find one, as we like to say on Craven. Veronica, thank you for your claims. We still have your Sheila earrings. They are still here. They have not disappeared. Have no fear. They are still here. I'm tempted to eat more taffy, but at the same time, I should not and will not eat more taffy. That was
Look how good the Scarlet
cute,
Witch is.
right? She's really cute. I like her.
Nobody wanted Kang the Conqueror.
Nobody wanted Kang. Psylocke for Gil. Veronica's got
Craven
a
comes with a
baggie.
spear, a knife, and a necklace.
A necklace. So he even has accessories. It's great.
What does Craven come with?
Spear, a knife, and a necklace.
Claiming Craven, Pat the Red Monkey.
Veronica, you gotta get that.
Gil said you may claim something else. Let's see what you got.
Well, there's more coming, Gil, so you don't have to rush it.
Veronica, Pat. Let me get that. Thor.
Andrew CZ living his best life, claiming Scarlet Witch and Vision. That's the way to do it, my friend.
I gotta go backwards to get that Thor and that
Thor's right there. You meant the Loki.
Loki. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Andrew claimed Scarlet Witch and Vision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scarlet Witch.
Here, I'll go get Vision.
Scarlet Witch.
I was like, hey, Andrew, you want to look through these before I sell them? He's like,
Scarlet
no,
Witch
I've
and
seen them.
Vision.
I've seen all these.
Well, now he's going to see him up close at his house.
I don't have Vision on this list. There he is, 14.
I was going to say, I know we went through him. I thought it was a cool figure. I
That
remember
was
it.
a flurry. Alright, hold on.
Oh, I gotta forget Loki, too.
I'll let you pull everything out and then we'll figure out how many bags they go in.
Gil's looking for any other cable you might have.
I think that's it, brother. Like, this is all for my diorama, so I didn't do multiple versions.
There's not many doubles here.
Andrew
Andrew
likes
likes
watching
watching you scramble.
Fair enough.
Alright, that's Andrew.
Every day behind the scenes at Farpoint.
We're always scrambling. The Scarlet Witch is really cool.
Scrambling like eggs.
Vision. Alright, Andrew.
Oh.
Pat claimed Craven. Where's Craven? Is this him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Knife,
cool.
necklace.
Yep. Knife, necklace, and spear. That is a great figure.
Love that
It
figure.
looks like a steak knife. I'm
Wicked.
sorry. This is not a fighting knife. This is a steak knife. He stole this from Outback.
I can't even see if
He
there's
cooks
anything in your
the
hand,
stuff
so I
he
believe you.
eats.
He stole this knife from Outback Steakhouse. He put it in his styrofoam box accidentally.
I mean, I've done that. Not with a knife, but I did it with a one of those dipping sauce cups at
Supposed to her, right?
Yeah.
I did it with one of those sauce cups somewhere. I didn't realize it wasn't plastic until I got it home.
I didn't miss any accessories or anything, right?
No.
Okay. Is that everything?
So far.
We got the Scarlet Witch, the Craven, the Psylocke. We got Psylocke right here. Thor and Loki. Vision. Okay, yeah, we're
You
good.
got Scarlet Witch?
Yep. Just trying to keep myself in order here.
Okay.
I love these bags. They have like bottoms so they stand upright. Walmart killing it with their new baggy design.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Bishop. I'm seeing who I can identify here.
Oh, cool.
Quizzing myself. Is that Nightman?
No.
Oh, that's Valkyrie. I know her.
I'm jealous. I can't see him.
I almost used her hair for a custom for me, but like I never wear my hair in braids like that, so. Oh God, is that Sheena?
Shanna.
Shanna, yeah.
I didn't know who she was. Andrew, one of our VPs had to help me.
Is that Thor?
So I thought so, but it's Thunderballs or something. I forget.
Thunder-
Thunder
Thunderballs.
what?
You heard it here first, folks. Thunderballs. Here in the house. Ooh, she's cool. She's never gonna stand up when they do that.
Thunderballs.
Thunderballs, no. Casper would like us to explain to him why, when we microwave food, the bowl is hotter than the food.
Probably has to do with conducting and
It has
whatnot.
something to do, like the middle is never hot. It has something to do with like the radiant something. So I can't really answer you, but I feel.
But
your
we
pain.
get it, yeah.
Ares,
Ooh.
$20. Big sword, big axe. Whirlwind, $14. Deathlock,
That's a cool name.
$12. Bishop, $15. These are all complete, just so you know. Wonder Man variant, where he's phasing in purple, whatever he does, $12.
Is that translucent?
12, did you say?
Yeah.
It is vaguely translucent, yeah.
Valkyrie, $12.
You mean Valkyrie?
I do.
$12.
Shanna the She Devil, $25. Go check on eBay and then get back to me.
Is it because she's in a bikini?
I have no idea.
Andrew CZ claiming Wonder Man.
My man.
Do you need a gallon baggie for him?
Not yet.
Thunderstrike. Oh, that's from the comic, the Thunderstrike comic. Anyway, Thunderstrike, $12. I don't know the story behind Thunderstrike.
I don't know
Sandman,
who that is.
$12.
I like a sandfish.
And Black Cat, $18. I believe Janet Jackson wrote a song about it.
I have a black cat. His name is Alexander. He's named after the line in Hamilton. Right now, he's probably pissed off at me because I didn't put more cat food out before I went and left. So he probably thinks he's alone in the wilds of my apartment forever.
You're doing his flea and tick medication after Bartertown, aren't you?
Yes.
It's like a 5-person job, and you got falconer gloves specifically to do this.
Literally $20 animal handling gloves, cotton and Kevlar lining, and leather gloves. And
I love
they
that
come up
you
to the
own.
forearm.
I'm sorry, but I love that you own falconer gloves. Like, I feel like everyone should have a set of falconer gloves just to have them. It seems like an important thing.
When I bought them, I thought, how did I never know these existed? Because I got a little desperate and went, because my neighbor comes over to help me, and someone always ends up getting scratched. And, it's rude to ask somebody, oh, come help me do this task real quick. It's going to draw blood, but you're fine.
Alex said it's Thunderstrike is a different guy who got Thor's powers like Beta Ray.
But yeah, Mr. Scissorpaws is a little twitchy about the
Hamilton
flea
Scissor
dip.
Paws.
Yeah,
So this is, there's plenty more coming.
I'm way on the wrong camera.
You're fine.
But this is a case of, these aren't Marvel Universe, these are from like the X-Men Origins, or the same scale, same kind of figures, but they're not like on Marvel Universe cards. They were either on X-Men Origin cards or Iron Man cards when the movie started coming out, but they still did comic accurate figures on those cards. Some of them are very sought after.
Alright, some cool guys here.
That noise sounds vaguely like my cat from the other side of the bedroom door when he decides at 6 a.m. that it's cat breakfast time, and it's very, very not.
6 a.m. your cat wants breakfast.
Unless he wants it at
Selena, you are a morning
10 a.m.
person.
Well, yeah, I'm so bright and feathery, cheerful.
I like how that turned into feathery
I
cheerful.
had to find something fast.
I knew. Good job, because I knew where that was going.
I had to find something fast because it was not stopping.
Feathery cheerful. 2 words I have never heard used.
I'm going to start
describe
using
you.
feathery for what she's going to use.
Is that Vega?
It's just
It's feathery Vega over here.
it's just the first thing that fell out of my mouth because something was coming out.
I love that Nick Fury like totally still has his
glue.
His glue. Like, I wouldn't even try to take it off of him.
Feathery
he's
cheerful. Oh my god.
He looks like ack.
He was around before Ack.
I'm sure he was. Okay, I know who that is. I know who some of these guys
So
are.
Ack is definitely a Marvel Infinite or Marvel Legends.
I'm going to switch to camera 2 now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you can get a camera too. I am yawning. I'm not going to make it through Barbie.
Sorry. Alright, who are we starting with here?
Start with whoever's first. Is that Mandarin?
I'll just start right here because I think it's first on the list anyway. There you go. Maverick. And he feels the need for speed.
Wrong Maverick.
Maverick is $12.
Wrong Maverick.
Deadpool. This is the one for the Wolverine Origins, I believe. $20. Sabretooth. I think this is one that came with the motorcycle, Wolverine Origins. $10. Gambit, share. Look here, share.
I definitely thought you were going to say Gandalf.
Oh, we got a claim.
We got to claim Rob Kimsey Deadpool.
Cool. Thank you, Rob. Gambit, $15. He has his staff. It's a great version of Gambit.
I do love... That's, again, Jim Lee era, right?
Yeah.
That's my favorite X-Men.
Well, Gambit came out during that era.
Yeah,
so
but, like, I'm sure they've changed him a million times.
probably updated him or whatever.
Yeah.
Mandarin, $14. He has his helmet. He's good. Titanium Man, I believe this is $10. Whiplash, who probably thought was Vega, $12.
Tell me he doesn't look like Vega.
So that's the comic version. It came out when the Iron Man 2 movie came out, and they did like the what's his name version? Marv, the ugly guy who used to be good looking. Anyway, they cut off my thumb, Charlie.
And my mitts.
Charlie.
I'm sorry, but it's hard for me to parse the fact that that's the same guy that was in Wild Orchid.
Yeah, I know. I believe this is from the Captain America line. This is Nick Fury. $12.
Gil, second claim, Sabretooth.
Alright, it's claimed. It's claimed. What did I say? I said Nick Fury is $12. It's cool. He has a fabric claw.
That's all
cape.
on Nick Fury? Wow. I expected him to be more.
Crossbones comic version, $12. Winter Soldier, $12.
Again, one I expected to be higher.
Red Skull,
I love him.
$14.
I love Red Skull so much.
14?
Yep. And Leader. He's not from any of the movies. He's from the Marvel Universe or in Marvel Infinite line. Leader is $12.
He's got some cranium on him.
Yeah, he definitely reminds me of the Ack Martians. Yeah. Or Sinestro, he kind of looks like. A little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit. A little bit.
Motoring through here.
Motoring. Can have a little sip of coffee. Pinocchio is just staring at me, I realize. Like, I just looked down
He's
to grab
gonna
my
do a lot of
coffee.
that.
I just looked down to grab my coffee, and he is just dead-eyed staring at me.
He's staring at you with adoration for having saved him.
In a creepy way.
It's
not creepy.
He sings a song, doesn't he? It's a hard knock life.
No, I'm just gonna turn your head that way, buddy. No offense.
He's
No
staring at you in
offense.
order of adoration because you saved him.
It's fine, but, like, I appreciate you, but, like...
Everybody still awake? Check in.
I'm not. I'm asleep.
Want me to stop?
Yeah, he's missing his knee and his
Tell
upper
us, y'all, we
thigh.
stopping or we going on? You can probably make a knee. Go to a wood bead store.
Yeah, I'm sure I could. There's a lot going on.
Andrew CZ's still here.
I like that you have all this already like ready. Like I appreciate your attention to detail here.
What's Venture Brothers?
It's a cartoon that
They just did a
recently,
movie of it.
they
Jack and
recently, I think it was a TV show, and it recently had a like a movie, like you know how shows end and then they have a movie 5 years later.
Yeah.
Just like to sum it up, I think that's what happened.
Jack, Gil, UL, and Tara Kimsey are still eager to keep going.
Presumably Rob is also eager to keep going since he's one.
Well, I mean, he typed it, so he can't be against it. Hal's in the house.
Hal is waiting for someone who will
Ooh,
spark joy.
we got a lurker poking up. Hey, welcome.
Michael is a weekly lurker who is here. Thank
Hey,
you for,
cool.
thank you
I
for
love
commenting.
hearing that.
I love that we have lurkers.
He comes for the conversation.
I love
Thanks for
lurking.
saying hi.
Lurking is fine. I love it.
Yeah, feel free to chime in.
Season 7, they have a guy that looks like Red Skull called Red Death, voiced by
Oh no.
my favorite actor of all time.
Sherman Helmsley.
You know who it is.
Bobcat
You must.
Goldthwait.
Yes.
Bronson Pinchot.
I do love Bronson Pinchot, but no.
Who's your favorite actor of all time?
Clancy Brown, dude.
Oh, okay.
I
Hey.
love Clancy Brown. I want to meet him.
Sponge Boy me, Bob.
I know you're not supposed to meet your heroes, but I would like to meet Clancy Brown. I don't know if he even does conventions. If he does, he probably only does them like near home.
He probably doesn't need to. Like,
I can't
yeah,
imagine he does. He just seems like such a cool dude, and I freaking love him so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Gil. We appreciate you.
Oh no, he was talking about me, Justin, and Tucker. You weren't part of it.
Tucker is a cut above us. He's a full category above.
What does Alex always say? Like the VIP hero hierarchy, like Tucker is first.
Yeah. Speaking of Tucker,
Villain monologues
we're
are
still
the
messing
best.
around.
Some of these need to be wiped off, guys. They were in a diorama for like a year.
Yeah.
They definitely,
Tuck's,
they definitely.
They just need to
some
be.
of them-
Just get a baby wiper or some dish soap.
Some of them definitely need to have their glue pulled off, but it's no big deal. Gil, I was just busting your balls, man. Now this looks
Tucker
like...
knows where he ranks, and so do we.
Who's the guy from Magic Mike?
Well, that narrows it down. It was full guys.
The main guy, the guy who was Duke.
Conrad Hauser.
Yeah, what was his name in real life? You had a crush on him before
I
Henry
didn't have a
Cavill.
crush. I was just like, that dude can dance.
Channing Tatum.
Yes,
Yes.
this looks like
I
Channing
did.
Tatum.
How do I know
listen,
that?
In that movie, I was just like, man, that MFer could
Listen,
dance.
I'm sorry.
Totally. If I was like straight up gay, dude, he is not my type.
Straight
No,
up
I
gay.
know that you're saying that he's not your type, but you watched Magic Mike wrapped
And I was like, yo, that guy can dance.
by yourself. I was not watching. I was in a different room doing a different thing.
Man, you were just outing me. You're just outing me.
Literally, at this point.
That ain't cool.
Why not? I think it's cute.
Penelope is my beard.
Your beard is your beard.
Your beard is your beard.
Your beard is its own entity.
All right.
That is a really cool ghost
All right,
rider.
let me get on the right camera.
Let me just tell you that.
Oh, Gil has a dog. Sorry, I love dogs. All right, I'm on the right camera now.
This week's VIP hierarchy: Margot Robbie, Tucker, the Scullys, and J. Robert Oppenheimer in that order.
I mean, fair. That's a fair assessment.
I think
Alright.
Tucker is more important than
Ghost Rider, 18.
J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Oh, that's cool.
Beautiful version of Ghost Rider. Yellow Jacket, 10. Doc Samson, 12. Mary Jane Watson, she's always been a tough one. Even back then, 25.
Is she wearing the T-shirt?
And she has her doggy.
I was gonna say, is that a dog? I love dogs.
Yeah, she's got the super tight T-shirt. It's funny.
And
The
the
toys
dog.
that are women are
In the
either
Dio, she was getting like Rhino was about to attack her.
yeah. Women, I feel like female action figures are always either the peg warmers that nobody wants, or they're always like the hot ones.
They're
that
almost
everybody
always
wants.
peg warmers. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Constrictor, $10. Mystique comes with an M16 for some reason. I guess she likes guns. Mystique, $20.
She's got an interesting
Sandman
sculpt to her.
variant, the all sand version, which is super cool.
Oh, I like that. Oh, it'd be cool to have both and display them together.
Yep, $10. I believe I had both in here.
Mr. Sandman.
Yeah, I saw the other one
Wrecker,
before.
leader of the Wrecking Crew, $10.
Now, why do we have two Sandmen?
Because the other one was not
The other one
variant.
was not all sand.
No, I mean like in the dial.
Oh, in the
Why would
dial?
they have
Because I wanted they came out after the Dio. They weren't in it.
both? Okay.
But I wanted the choice when I did my eventual Dio,
Yeah.
like if I wanted to do them all sand or regular. Havoc, $12. and Iron Patriot, but the Dark Avengers version, it's Norman Osborn as Iron Patriot.
Ooh. Does it
$12.
I can't see. Does it look like him in the sculpt?
It's the Channing Tatum variant.
Yes.
He never
It's
played
the
Norman
Magic
Osborn.
Mike dancing. I don't even know what he does in the movie. I never saw it, but I guess he's like dancing.
He just dances and flails.
Aren't they making a sequel to that?
It's the last one. It's like the third one.
They've made 3 of those?
Yeah,
Why?
the second one is called Magic Mike XL.
No, it's not. Why do you know that?
Aren't they too old at some point? I don't know. I guess not.
The newest one, he's in like Rome or something.
I did see the trailer for that.
And he's with, what's her name?
I believe they're making that one.
Selma Hayek
Yeah.
is like
Isn't he
the
like
woman.
50 now?
She's like a cougar.
If she's a cougar, she ain't after him.
Magic Mike.
I could never forgive him. He was G.I. Joe was so terrible. I couldn't forgive him.
I don't think it was his fault, but it was terrible.
It wasn't, but
He was involved. He was the face of it.
he really was the face of it. Nobody wants any of these, huh?
Well, I mean, no, nobody wants any of them.
Rude.
Well, are we on the D list yet?
No,
think
Sandman
Ghost
wasn't.
Rider is
I don't
D-list.
think
No,
they.
the Ghost Rider was
I don't think
killer,
the
actually.
Sandman was D-list.
I didn't realize Pinocchio was missing so much of his leg.
You can rebuild him. You have the technology.
He looks so happy still. No hat either. It's a bummer.
No cap.
No cap. No cap. I still don't know what that means. I don't understand slang. I don't understand TikTok at all. TikTok is totally beyond me. I don't. The appeal of watching videos on my phone, there is none for me. I always watch videos with the volume turned down. It bugs me. Like, little snippets of things happening, it just, I don't know. Like, I want to see what, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like musicals. I just don't get it. It escapes me, my logic. There isn't any. I know who that is. I know who that is. I know who that is. Well, this is a good one.
They're all good ones.
I mean, this has got like people who I know.
Oh, apparently Channing Tatum is ancient.
Oh, hilarious! Thank you. I see that. Casper said, "Careful on the age thing. Penelope and Channing Tatum are the same age." I need to Google and see how old he is. Let's see.
Well, do you not know how old you are?
How does Casper know my age? That's what I did say
You
it
said it
earlier.
earlier.
Pays attention.
I did say it earlier.
You
didn't I?
absolutely
Let's
said
see.
it earlier.
I did.
And it annoys me when you do that because it outs my age too. Because I've said before, there's
Channing
8
Tatum's
years
birthday.
between us.
He is
8 and a
younger
half.
than me. He is 6 months younger than me. He is 7 months younger than me. He is my age. He's currently 43, but he is 7 months younger than me. So yes, we can't call Channing Tatum old because that would mean that I am also old.
Yeah.
Hal loves Resolute. He doesn't know why it doesn't get more love. I agree.
I agree. How it's worlds better than the first G.I. Joe movie.
Yeah.
At least feels like a G.I. Joe movie.
It does.
There's some
it's
cringy
better.
parts where they're like sexualizing Lady J. And listen, not that I'm not against sexualizing beautiful women.
You're not against it?
But it was like overt. But like some of the other stuff was awesome. Firefly was cool. Dude, rest in peace, Ray Stevenson as Firefly.
Yes, he is 43, Gil. We're all in the 43 club. I'm about to be 44 very soon.
Got some more Sinister Six coming up here.
All right. I reckon I can name every single one of these characters. That makes me feel.
Well, let's
very
start here.
smart.
When you were
Quizzing me? Who was that?
you're 43. When you were born, I was just old enough to start thinking, okay, maybe I'm going to get through this whole childhood thing without having to deal with a sibling.
That looks like Daredevil, right?
Yep.
It sure does.
I'm glad you followed my recommendation and just pictured them in the thing, the tubs.
Yep. Daredevil, $12.
That was a good move.
This is a Punisher custom with a trench coat.
Oh, cool.
He was in the Dio. Super awesome. $12.
Where'd the trench coat come from?
From another figure, I don't know.
It looks
I don't
like
know,
a
I
Star
just think
Wars
it's
trench
awesome.
coat. Is it
No.
kind of camo?
It might have came from a.
Casper and Thor are the same age.
I don't know.
Wants to makes him want to hit the gym. I love
Who
that.
is this? I can't see.
It looks like a Black Panther.
It kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
does.
Black Panther with the long spear.
At first I thought Batman, but then I was like, wait, no.
Black Panther's $10. Bullseye. $10.
Hal claiming castle trench coat. Castle.
I know what he means.
I know what he means. I tend to read what's there and then realize I said something wrong.
Thank you, Hal. We did regular Punisher, regular release Punisher. $14. Electro, Sinister 6, $10.
What's all that under him?
He has like electric things
like
on
light.
his hands.
Okay, like his lightning or whatever.
Ronin, $12. Iron Fist, $12. And Green Goblin.
Oh, I love that.
Where's Green Goblin?
Does he have little pumpkins?
$15. No, he has a bag.
And is this flying glider?
Yeah, his glider.
I couldn't think of the word. I almost said flying skateboard.
That we would have known what he meant. Flying skateboard. Ronin is cool. I like Ronin.
How, like, if Sunday's good to come by, I imagine that's a tough call to make now that it's already...
next weekend,
predicting a week.
I am booked all weekend, so if you're looking for me to be here, no, but if I don't need to be here, what got...
I rang the bell for George Scully. Hi, George. Claiming Green Goblin.
Hey! I know that name.
Claiming the Green Goblin.
Thank you, Georgie.
We miss you guys.
With
What are you
his
doing?
flying
Let's get some custard
skateboard.
after this.
So we're going to see
Oh,
Barbie.
you're killing me. I can't. I gotta
We can go see Barbie after custard.
I gotta do
I don't know if I feel like going to see Barbie tonight.
do the cat thing. And I got werewolves.
I'm like holding this out, expecting you to stick it in there. I love this little hat.
Can Hal pay cash to the staff for
Absolutely.
Bartertown?
Yeah, she'll know what it's for. We'll have it marked on the bag, Hal, so...
She'll
I
have-
don't need to be here unless you're selling something.
She'll have the amount.
But I appreciate you.
She'll be able to ring
I
it?
appreciate your worrying about not worrying is not the word. I appreciate your
Checking to make sure
Is
it's
Skylar
full.
working this Sunday?
yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Are we going to find out at 10 o'clock on Saturday that she's not?
possibly.
I guess you'll find out at 10 o'clock on Saturday.
That's what happened last night,
Oh, I'm
man.
hitting this wire.
It happens.
Uh-oh.
Ah. Don't do.
No!
All right, so good
Oh,
listen here.
stream ends abruptly.
Okay, who do we have here? Alrighty. I'm glad I'm keeping track of these. Keith, thank you. He said, hey, I almost forgot to say congratulations on the Farpoint Interceptor winning a major award.
Major, thank you.
It is here. I actually brought it out so Justin could talk about it. I was not at the show yesterday. I was working on our other, some stuff for our other business yesterday out in the warehouse.
Oh, another leg I need to pop on.
Can it just go on?
Yeah, but it's just over time being outside.
Yeah.
Expand
Can I
contract.
just do it like while we're here, or does it have to get heated?
It probably has to get heated.
Okay. Gil, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. Her hat is kind of,
I'm sitting in here.
yeah, off kilter a bit as well.
Akimbo.
Taskmaster.
Cattywampus.
Oh, what is all over his back?
Oh.
Dust from the Dio.
Alright.
Needs to be
It's
cleaned.
just dust.
Here's it.
Just want to make sure it's just
It's
dust.
a killer figure.
Is this live? Yes.
Is this
We're
live? We
We
are
are totally
absolutely
live.
live.
We're
Thank
live.
you
Is
for
it
watching.
live or is it Memorax? Yes, we are
Fucking
live.
live, baby.
We are live, baby.
I'm actually a little stiff. I gotta
Or if
stand
it wasn't
up for a
live,
second.
can you imagine if it was recorded and we just started saying that?
Well, that will happen when you're watching the recording of this, which will stay on YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, but we won't
Yeah.
react to you if you say it's live.
Okay, it is Eastern time. It is August 13th at 7:18 p.m. right now.
All
For
right.
the Is It Live?
Right,
For the Is
Jesus.
It
We've been
Live
doing
confusion
ear
later.
figures For an hour.
We got the female version of Thor, which I will fix her leg. It pops back on. Don't
Hang
worry.
on, you got an ass hat over here that's on the wrong camera.
Jane Foster Thor, $10. This is a.
It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to apologize for being old. It's totally fine.
We're old too. Regular Thor.
Is he like comic or something?
I don't know. He's Thor. $10. Deadpool, $20. This I'm not sure which version this is. There's like 3 versions. Carnage is a very tough one, folks. $40. Go find him.
Rob Kimsey claiming Deadpool.
That makes it easy. Didn't you already claim Deadpool?
He did. That does make it easy.
I was gonna say, I feel like I said that before.
Carnage, I said $40. Go find him.
Go find one.
Venom.
Ooh, Venom.
Where's he at?
I always get my Venoms and my Carnages confused.
$20.
Carnage is usually more like
Red.
and
Yeah.
gross.
Taskmaster
awesome.
needs to be cleaned.
Oh, cool. Another
14.
another new friend
Before you
from
go on, I want to
Pegwarmers.
read
I
this
love
comment
it.
from Michael, who admitted that he's a lurker earlier. He's watched most of our barter towns. He found us via Pegwarmers and had to watch your backlog. Michael,
Oh,
thank
wow.
you
Thank
for
you.
that.
Yeah, I hope you get a kick out of this.
How entertaining is Bartertown when you can't actually claim the stuff? That's my because live, I imagine we're vaguely entertaining while you're claiming. But if you're just watching to watch the backlog, are we still entertaining?
I don't know about entertaining. I don't want to say what's entertaining or not, but we definitely talk. You know what I mean? There's definitely more to it than just thing price. So he probably knows more about us than we expect him to know about us.
Yeah.
Because here's another thing. We kind of wear our hearts on our sleeves. Like, when we start talking...
Oh, there's no... I
No.
I am incapable.
There's no script, and there's no fake
We have no-
BS.
There's been tears on Bartertown.
I've hurt my leg a few
There's
times.
been fighting on Bartertown.
We have no screen personas. This is who we
I
are.
love the conversation.
Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate that, man.
Sometimes I try to dial it back a little, but it
We
never works.
absolutely appreciate that, because we want to be entertaining as well as have some cool stuff. I said Taskmaster was 14.
Yep.
Mr. Sinister, 16.
We have a few comments I wanted to...
And Volstagg, the Voluminous. I got him because he's a hero.
Volstagg.
$12. He's from the Thor line.
That is a great hairdo on him.
Oh, dude,
I
that's
really
It's a
like that
pretty
a
cool
lot.
beard
made
too.
for
I gotta say.
I think Mr. Jenkins said that Venom was cool or Carnage was cool,
Venom.
and that he's into anime. So anime stuff is very hard for us to keep in stock. I think we might have some Dragon Ball Z somewhere in the store. In case you're not aware, we are coming to you live here from
no deep anime. It's tough.
from our store in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are Farpoint Toys and Collectibles. DBZ is just about the only thing we can ever keep in stock, and that's not really a deep cut. Like, it's kind of like a surface level anime, if that makes any sense. That's usually the only stuff we can manage to keep in any kind of stock.
As far as anime
Some of them
goes.
are in here, they're bigger, I think.
It just goes as soon as it comes in.
Or not. I could be totally wrong.
Damn, that's a bell ring.
Jack V claiming Sinister.
Thank you, Jack.
He's the one with the big...
Ah, he's from South Jersey.
Oh, nice.
Who?
Our
Mr.
Michael?
Mr.
No.
Jenkins.
Mr. Hubert Jenkins, the one who was
Ooh,
asking if
Dragon
we were
Ball's his
live.
favorite. How do
It's
I
our new
order?
friend.
Well, if you're local, your best bet is to come by the store. We are open Friday and Saturday from 12 to 5 and Sundays 12 to 3. At 5 o'clock on Sundays, as you can see, we do our weekly live stream, which you're watching right now. What we usually do with that is we'll have some stuff in advance, like ready for the stream, which we mostly did today. We try not to do our store stock on the live streams because we like to keep the store stocked and then also have our live stream stuff on the side. But your best bet, especially if you're in South Jersey, come and see us.
Is there a chance there is any DBZ on our online store?
There is a small chance that there's some Dragon Ball Z on our online store. You could always check out farpointtoys.com. We do have an online store there. We might have some Dragon Ball stuff up in the online store right now. Take Sinister out of case. Did you put him away?
Oh, yeah.
Did I literally open the bag and not put anything in?
Thank you, Jack. Jack's paying attention when you're putting things away.
I literally opened the bag and never put anything in it. I was
That's
so
courtesy of
busy
me being on
talking
the
about
wrong
the store.
camera.
Is that everything?
That's courtesy of me being on the wrong camera and giving him the close-up of us messing it up.
Yeah, so take a look at our online store. You can always do local pickup if we do have something online that you want to check out. Otherwise, I definitely invite you to come and check out the store. Yeah, 12 to 5, Friday and Saturday, and 12 to 3 on
I
Sundays.
put it all in the chat for
This
him.
is too tough to do because it's almost all Iron Mans.
Yeah.
So saying, oh, Iron Man, and I don't know which versions
If you
there
don't
are.
know the marks they are,
We're gonna
then
skip
it's
that one.
probably, unless you want to give me literally an aneurysm.
I mean, you
Aneurysm on camera.
could show the whole camera. You show the whole thing on camera and see if anybody goes, "Oh, I want that one." It's the
Third from the left.
and if they can, I don't know. Probably too involved still. I'm trying, you guys.
I'm starting to run out of steam.
Oh, we're almost done.
Okay. Well, that rhino's big.
Oh, I love
Was it
Rhino.
Is
Rhino.
that Judge Dredd?
I love Rhino. He's so cool.
No, it's not.
Ooh, he's cool. I like him.
Freaking awesome version.
I like him a lot. He is very cool.
Is the red and white Iron Man in there? Andrew CZ would like to inquire,
I like that we're getting requests.
or he did inquire anyway.
Yes, Andrew.
I predict he will want to hear more about it.
I'm gonna sip my coffee while Justin's doing whatever Justin is doing.
I'm gonna stand up again because my
How is your knee?
my wickedly bruised knee, the one that was purple from 2 inches above the kneecap to 8 inches below, is approaching normal color in some places. Like
It looked better.
most of the middle isn't purple anymore, but you can still see a clear outline of what was there. It's not ideal, and it still doesn't like being in the same position for too long. And I've been sitting on the stool for a while now,
Yeah.
so
We've been going strong for 2 hours.
yeah.
That's-
And my leg is starting to stiffen up, so I'm gonna stand up and kind of stupidly bounce on my heel a little bit.
I don't want to put that together too much because,
Yeah, he won't be able to go back in the case if no one wants him.
Can he see him?
dude, what a great.
That was.
That is really cool. Andrew would like to see the red and white.
Thank you for
moment.
interpreting that. That was too many pronouns.
Too
I had
many
a.
pronouns.
I worked with a guy once who used to walk up to me and go, "I can't believe they're doing it this way. It's not going to work." And didn't he tell him that? And I'm like, "Whoa, stop, dude! Too many pronouns. I don't know what you're talking
some
about."
context here, please.
Yeah, I just did a too many pronouns error when I said that.
Ooh, who's
He
that?
wants to see him.
Is that Hercules?
Hercules.
Hercules is a Marvel figure?
I don't like the hat, but the rest of it I'm here for. He's a thick boy. I appreciate that.
I feel like it's time to go to camera 2. You got enough stock there
It
now.
is,
It's
yeah,
interesting.
Time for camera 2. It's now interesting to look at again.
Yeah. It's a tough, tough margin to
I don't know if
find.
he's gonna
You
stay
got to find
standing
just
on
the
his
right
head.
zone. Who's the blue guy?
Blastar?
I guess.
Or Angel.
Not Angel. I know Angel.
Angel, Blastar, and
I know.
Professor X are all wearing blue.
Well, I know Professor X and Angel. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out what's on the floor in front of him or at his feet.
It's like a comic.
Looks like a
I don't know
magazine or
why
something.
It's there.
It's wild.
It probably either looked cool when we cut it out, or when we bought him, he came with it or something. So
Okay.
we just left it there. And Puck.
Professor X can walk again.
It happens. There you go.
Wonders of modern
Puck's with a
technology.
bird for some reason.
Boy
Andrew
is
wants
bird.
to see.
Andrew would like to see the
red and white Iron Man, yeah.
Professor X can miraculously walk again. I think James McAvoy did a fantastic job in those X-Men prequels. I think that Michael Fassbender is a fantastic Magneto. I adore Michael Fassbender. He is absolutely wonderful.
All right, I don't know what this red and white Iron Man is, but
Let's
I have
find
him
out.
listed as $10.
Let's find out. Ugh.
And that is specifically Andrew Puffer pass. If Andrew wants the red and white Iron Man, he's $10. If Andrew passes, it will open it up to everybody else.
That's kind of cool.
Somebody else can. I don't know if it's not. Maybe it's Crimson Dynamo version. I don't know. God, you guys would know better than I do.
Being a VIP has its privileges. Yep, he can do it.
Ringing the bell.
Ring my bell. Hold on, he's got the big bag here.
No, I don't want to look at. I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm good.
Listen,
Don't
I'm
tease
not
him, he'll
fault the
stop
man.
going.
I like. I'm allowed to tease him. He's
Don't
got
tease him,
Spider-Man
stop
webbing
going.
all over him, which
This
will
is
come off.
this is much more
That's kinda
entertaining
neat.
than just standing in the store looking through a thing.
Silver Centurion Iron Man. I love
Silver
that name.
Centurion. That's it. Thank you.
Love
Now
that name.
the Spider-Man webbing that's all over him, is that the custom-made webbing that we made?
Yep.
It's
So
You
from
can
that-
pull it off if you want.
Yeah,
So it's from the
that's just-
diorama.
That's just made out
We
of.
had Spider-Man up on a building, shooting down
Shooting
webbing to
down
grab
Iron
him
Man.
because he was going to get him. He was
He was-
after.
He was about to get
So-
Mary Jane,
Wasn't
Mary
he?
Jane.
Do
Yeah.
you want my cash or not? So all
Right?
of the webbing,
I'm telling you.
all of the webbing. I want to talk about the webbing. The webbing and those little details were my favorite thing about the dial because I made them all by hand out of hot glue, and you can take. So what I did is I took the hot glue gun and I just like squished it. I have like a little pad and I squished it a bunch, and then I just literally took my hands, I wet them a little bit, and I went and just pulled it out. It became like cotton candy. And I just wove it basically.
She
That's
did
great.
a fantastic job.
Yeah, it looked legit.
So
and I
this
was
rhino-
very-
It's from the 3 3/4 Spider-Man
I
line.
was very proud of that.
It's like something armor rhino. Anyway, $20. This is a tough angel. I believe this one's from the Giant Size X-Men Toys R Us exclusive pack. It's the only way to get the blue version of Angel.
I like him.
It's the only way to get the blue version of Angel.
I like him.
$30. Nova, $10.
Not Judge Dredd.
The chest plate looks like Google Eyes.
Blastar. There are two versions of Blastar. This is the version with the power arms. The other version doesn't have power arms.
Power
So this is cool with me. $12. Very sought after. Professor X. His chair goes together better. I just didn't pop it together for reasons of storage. He's never been displayed or anything until now. But he's complete. Professor X, $35.
I agree, Keith. That is the proper sound effect.
The chair does snap together. We just didn't
Yeah.
want to snap it together and then have to unsnap it again to put it back.
Electric nachos,
Excuse me?
$25. Look on eBay, then come back to me.
Her name is Electra Nachos, but it sounds like nachos if you say it quickly.
Okay.
Hercules.
She's great.
Hercules.
Now, did you put Hercules and Electric together because they're both Greek?
No, $20 for Hercules. I didn't get that deep into it. And then a boy and his bird.
What?
Isn't that special? Puck and a bird.
A bird?
$12. I don't know what the bird is about.
Okay.
Well, I heard bird is the word.
Bird.
Is this that entertainment value we were talking about earlier? Is that what this
This
is?
is when people tune out.
This is where people are like, why am I watching this crap? Do we have a shadow? I am casting one right now
Depends on where
because
the light
there's
is.
a lot of lights on in here.
Haha, sorry.
Can't think that's what he meant.
Haha, sorry, not sorry.
Bird.
What shadow?
I don't know. I assume that's a Marvel character? I could be wrong.
I don't believe there's a shadow.
I think the shadow knows.
About the bird, Alex said probably snowbird. Someone out on Alpha Flight could turn into an owl.
Alright,
Owls
that's
are
probably
great.
it then.
I love owls.
That does make sense. And it makes sense that he comes with something because he's smaller than a regular figure, but I'm sure they charge regular price for him.
They certainly did.
So it's nice that he came with something. It's a pretty well-detailed bird.
Away.
It does not look like an owl.
Birdman.
Owls are the best.
It does not have an owl face.
Owls are absolutely the best.
That is absolutely not an owl face. That is a seagull face.
Is it an owl face?
I believe
Seagulls
it's
are
meant.
not the best.
I believe it's probably meant to be an owl, but it is definitely a seagull that they just painted.
Seagulls are not, in fact, the best.
I love seagulls.
I do
They
not.
make me feel like home.
Stop it now.
They are flying rats, and they still owe me French
I
fries.
don't like when they
from Atlantic
take
City in
food.
2003.
No, I don't like that, but I like the sound of them.
I think it's amazing that on the Ocean City Boardwalk, they have falconers that work on the boardwalk, and their sole job is to have their pet falcons chase away seagulls.
Nobody wants any of them.
I bet they have the same kind of falconry gloves that I bought to give the cat his flea dip.
They do. They have these Kevlar gloves made of leather. They're fantastic.
All right, we're almost done.
We're just gonna keep going.
No superhero of the shadow?
No shadow.
The
No
shadow
shadow.
gloves.
Sorry, Hal.
Was that Alec Baldwin?
Dumpster ducks. I love that.
Dumpster ducks.
Dumpster ducks. I'm
wow.
using that.
I have never heard that, Tara, and I love it. Dumpster ducks.
I used to work in Atlantic City, and I didn't even realize, like, you get so used to it, you don't realize it until one day I brought my car to somebody's house, and as I pulled up in front of their house and got out, I looked at my car and realized, oh my god, this car is absolutely covered with bird poo. Like, literally, like, it was just foul. I couldn't believe was driving it around and not even noticing.
During the Day, Gentlemen About Town, Lamont Cranston. Hal, if you're talking about The Shadow, the movie
Probably.
toys, I think we do have some.
Vintage, yeah. 90s.
Maybe not here in the store. Definitely on my online store.
There's one in the store.
Oh yeah, there's one right there. If that's
Grab
what
it.
you're referring to, I will actually go look at it.
Garbage dump seagulls, I believe it. Yeah, we get them in my apartment complex because of the dumpsters. Tucker is afraid of seagulls.
They're bigger than him.
They are. He knows he's a small animal. Like, he gets the whole predator-prey thing. He hides behind me when he sees seagulls. And I mean, it's kind of a mood.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. Meet Lamont Cranston, billionaire playboy with mysterious mind control powers
Oh, wicked.
that allow him to transform into the Shadow, unseen defender of justice.
All right. Here is the Guardians of the Galaxy pack. It's 4 figures. It is Star-Lord, Drax, Rocket, and Groot. Little Groot.
Baby Groot?
He's in a pot.
Baby Groot.
These are on a different. Hold on, I gotta look up the price on a different page here.
Hal, if you were actually asking about Shadow, I do have this deluxe electronic
Camera 2, Selena.
bulletproof Shadow. $10 if you're into it.
Guardians, right there, $20 for all of it. It's the complete box
it's
set.
the whole gang.
Yep. Well, no Gamora, but
Okay, yeah.
Why is Gamora?
all right. Back to Red Hulk.
That is absolutely a Red Hulk. Wow.
Red Hulk is $12.
What makes him turn red?
Embarrassment?
It's not actually David Banner.
Oh, he's just naturally red.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the captain guy or whatever, right?
Yeah.
What's her face's dad?
The Thunderbolt.
Dean Ross.
Thunderbolt Johnson. Yes, Ross. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Green Army version
Of George Scully. George would like
Thank
the
you,
Red Hulk,
George.
please.
Thank you, Georgie. Green
George.
Army version of War Machine.
Hold on, I can't look. And Scully.
We are possibly the best song by Kiss. $12. Luke.
Sorry, you need to stop. Real quick. All right.
Green War Machine.
War Machine. Thank
Green
you.
War Machine.
Was he 10 or 12?
War Machine. Green War Machine is 12.
Okay.
Green War Machine is Andrew CZ's.
How cool is that? Thank you, Andrew. Luke Cage, Power Man, $14. I don't think they did a vintage Power Man looking guy. They should have. I wish they did, because this is the modern Luke Cage. Hobgoblin, $12.
That's some face sculpt on him.
Hobgoblin.
Ms. Marvel, my favorite version, $12. Blade, the Daywalker, $28.
Do we have first appearance of Blade?
We do.
Damon.
Guardian or Weapon Alpha or Vindicator, whatever the hell you want to call him, $12. He's Canadian.
Why'd you have to throw that in there?
Well, you know.
Is that important knowledge?
No.
Does he have like a maple leaf on his shirt?
Yes.
Does he?
Yes. You're making a joke, but he does.
I was making a joke, but I knew somebody did. I
Maybe
thought
that's
that was
why. Maybe that's why you had to
Captain
remark that he was Canadian, because he's very Canadian.
Captain Canuck has a maple leaf on himself somewhere too. I'm gonna have another rich aroma and fruity sweetness.
I think I got one case left here, folks.
Piece of history here.
Into eBay they go.
(2012) award-winning epic marble diorama. Best in industry. That's a major award.
There are
That
pictures
really is a
of it
major
all
award.
over the internet.
Andrew is really glad we redid them. So are we, Andrew.
All right.
Who is left?
Y is left.
Ooh, Biggie Boys.
I am Apocalypse.
Thank you, Andrew. I'm glad we redid them too.
I am eternal.
I am Oscar Isaac.
No.
No. We had the Juggernaut smashing through a wall, and I think that
Chasing Kitty
I
Pryde.
think that was my second favorite part of the
Yeah.
dino. I loved he was like running and like going like this kind of
Hal got that Kitty Pryde.
with her little dragon guy.
No, I can't find the dragon guy.
He was on top of the Coke machine. You saw the Coke machine?
Maybe. So if I ever find him, I'll just give him the Hal. Lockheed.
That's the name of the little dragon.
Yeah.
It's an odd name for a dragon. And he fell forward, straight forward. I got my Kitty Pryde.
Nightcrawler 2.
I think I feel like playing Cyberpunk. The new DLC is coming out for Cyberpunk 2077, I think next month. Phantom Liberty, starring Idris Elba, which I think is really neat.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's really cool that they get actual actors to do this stuff. Like, Keanu Reeves is a major character in
You know who doesn't think that's cool?
Who?
Voice actors.
I imagine they wouldn't. That's a fair thing to point out.
I mean, okay, that's a good point. But, like, it's not like they don't have jobs. They're doing other voices.
Hey, just telling you like it is.
You are making me feel really bad now.
Alright, Apocalypse.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because that's how he says it in the X-Men cartoon.
You cover your lips like this?
I am Apocalypse. $16 for Apocalypse. He's a biggie boy. What's his name?
I don't know. That's not the other Blastar, is it?
No, he's a Hulk villain. Abomination. Oh, he must not have been in this one. I got him. $14 for Abomination. It's the Juggernaut. Boo!
He is such a weird shaped figure.
He's an odd man.
He is.
$16
absolutely.
for Juggernaut.
He definitely has an odd shape.
He absolutely does.
Movie version of War Machine. $10.
'Cause I'm a war machine.
Warpath, brother of Thunderbutt. What was his name again?
Thunderbutt.
Thunderbutt.
Warpath is $12.
Thunderbutt.
Jack V claiming apocalypse.
I'm going to California.
Why does he sound like Arnold?
Jean Grey. That's California. I'm going to California. We're going to get Cruz Bustamante, and we're going to get him out of here. He's going to get to the chopper. Jean Grey is $18.
And last but not least,
And last but not least, the Phoenix.
Ooh.
$15. I'll do a combo of Jean Grey and the Phoenix for $30. And then there is one little more.
Alex claiming Jean, but it's not clear whether he means Jean Grey, the Phoenix, or the combo.
He means Jean.
Okay.
Mr.
Well,
Danger.
it's clear. As long as it's clear to you, it doesn't have to be clear to me.
Alex. Well, here's the thing I know about Alex. Alex pays attention. He knows the rules.
So Keith and Michael both like your Arnold impression.
Yes. It's not an impression. It's
Oh.
an homage.
Alex has now added, I'll get the combo then, twist my arm.
And
I'm not. It's not an impression. I'm actually channeling the Austrian oak.
Yeah, that's definitely what you're doing.
Did you say the Austrian oak?
That's his nickname. You know
Alrighty
how
then.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's nickname is the twerp from Antwerp? It's the opposite.
I didn't, but okay.
It's the opposite of that. I'm looking at the wrong camera again. It's the opposite of that.
Well, I keep
I thought we were
changing.
done.
In all fairness, I keep changing them.
Yeah, I don't know who these Iron Mans are.
I mean, we could just say Iron Man number 1 and Iron Man
Well, I got it.
number
I got
two.
another
got
saber
parts on
tooth. It's another saber tooth. Let's call it $10.
Wait, I'm not ready. $10.
Yep.
Is it a different one?
Yeah, he's a little darker. His dark browns are a little darker brown.
Stretch his knee out.
Somebody might know what this Iron Man version is.
So
We're just gonna call it Iron Man 004 because that's what it says on the
perfect.
stand.
I love that.
But it's a very unique outfit. If you look, he's got all the little blips and blops all over him. I forget
Little
what he
blips
is.
and blops. So these are going to be all Iron Men coming up. So do me a favor if you want to claim any of these. We're going to refer to them as some kind of number as well.
A number or
something-
There'll be
something.
There'll be some like sub.
So call that
Subname.
004.
Yeah, something besides Iron Man. Do me a favor if you want to claim anything and make sure I know who the heck you want.
Yeah, please.
So Iron Man 004, do you have a price on him?
$10.
$10 on 004. Who is that one facing forward right now?
Yep.
with the kind of
With the
janky
blue.
position right
With
now
the
the way he's
janky-
standing.
With
Yeah.
the blue.
With
He's
the
got
boobs?
blue.
And then the next one is Iron Man 022 with the yellow. Well, this is actually Tony Stark. Has the Tony Stark head and also an Iron Man head you can pop on. This is a good one. $15. It's the only way you can get the Tony Stark.
That's a cool head.
That was cool.
Does he have hair or does he have a helmet?
It looks like
He has like a hood.
I was gonna say like
like a
a hood.
bob
Yeah,
or
like a
a
hood hair protector.
Help me out,
with the helmet.
guys. Who this?
This be
Is that
who?
Titanium Man?
Well, it might be, but I already had a different version for Titanium Man up earlier.
I'm just guessing because he's green.
I mean, I like his cool green color.
We're going to call him Green Guy. How much is he?
$10.
Okay.
Guardsman.
Guardsman. All right. Oh, he's one of the guardsmen for the prison.
Oh, of course.
Which Iron Man is this?
He's blue.
Blue guy.
Blue. $10.
Blue Iron Man.
I'm just going to write blue. Your boy Blue. Well, that's very classic.
We're gonna call this classic.
Andrew CZ claiming Guardsman.
Thank you, Andrew.
Fails off the round table.
We're gonna call that one classic. $10.
He definitely looks classic. He looks like the one from the comic books when I was a kid.
$10, did you say?
Yep. Movie. $10.
I like that we're making up little names.
So
for
blue
them.
is stealth, I guess.
Which one's F-117?
I don't know.
Stealth is blue, Hal said. Or Jack said, sorry. Hal said stealth Iron Man. Jack said stealth is
So
blue.
we did classic, we did movie. Tron Iron Man,
Oh, yikes.
$10.
I'm still seriously considering a Tron costume for Tucky this year. For the calendar.
Yeah. Mm.
We gotta figure out where to get thin glow sticks.
I cannot wire a dog for LED lights. I can't.
Yes, you
Not
can.
sure at all.
Pointing? Is he pointing?
He's like putting his hand out.
Well,
He's
his
gonna
arm
get a
might
basketball.
move.
I'm gonna call him Lookout Iron Man. Look out!
$10.
We have a claim on Sabretooth
Thank you, Jack.
from Jack. Thank you, Hal. House's Dollar Tree has thin glow sticks.
I don't want to know that. How are we going to picture the dog in a Tron costume so you can see the glowing? Because in a regular light, you're not gonna be able to see it really.
We'll figure it out. I gotta get a black sweatshirt to glue them to.
I can't.
Yes, you
He's
can.
gonna have a little hat with a little thing and a little disc.
With the hoodie. It'll be fine.
I can't.
You can.
All right,
You
here's
will.
another
Oh,
movie
well.
Iron Man, but this one has a launcher but no missile. $10.
So movie with launcher.
Yep.
Movie launch Iron Man.
Yep. And then this is the last movie one, but it's easy because he's the Mark 1 movie.
He's silver.
$10.
Prompt if it helps you. He's very silver.
I just wrote Mark 1 movie. I do
I don't know that you'll know that by looking at him though,
bracelets
as
or
opposed to
Is
silver.
it the one that
being-
he makes in the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's one he makes at home, so it's actually Mark 2.
Okay. Yes, I'll know a Mach 2 from the other ones.
Okay.
The one from the cave is very rudimentary.
It
and,
is. It's very.
Yeah.
I didn't get a good look at it.
Yeah, I love it.
That's the one that he makes. It's the first one he makes at
Yeah.
home.
I used to army build them, so I thought they'd be cool. Cobra.
We say at home, but he does it in the state of the art facility.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, rich.
Yeah.
Homebrew
Guys,
Iron
that
Man.
is all of it. I
Who
think
else?
I did pretty
So
well
who
there.
else's superpower is just that they're rich? Batman, Tony Stark,
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor for sure.
Kingpin.
Kingpin. Does Kingpin have any supernatural?
He's super strong.
Well, I mean, he's
super strong,
huge.
right?
Yeah.
Is Lex Luthor super intelligent?
Yeah.
Yes, but
Alright.
but I don't know. But it's like they're not. It's natural though. It's not from anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a
Unless
radioactive.
it was retconned.
It's not like a radioactive smart person bit him.
Yeah.
A radioactive dolphin.
Yeah,
That was not a dolphin sound. That was a sheep sound. I don't know
it
why I made
absolutely
that.
was.
Oh, that
What
was
sound
fun.
do dolphins make? That's way better.
Flipper.
I made a sheep sound and I do not know why.
I can't.
It was pretty funny.
I used to
See,
watch.
Andrew, thank you.
Andrew is out of here.
Andrew, thank you. You
we
spent
took
enough money.
We took enough of your money. Thank you for watching. It's the one they militarize into War Machine. Michael said the original Blue Beetle. I know almost nothing about Blue Beetle. The movie looks interesting. I'm going to say that with a grain of salt. DC movies are hit or miss, and most of them are miss, I'm sorry to say. I did like the Flash movie.
Yeah, a lot of missed opportunities with the DC franchises,
I hate
but I
to
don't want to
admit
get into
that.
that at this hour.
Because Ezra Miller is...
Selena can't go out to eat, can she?
Ezra Miller
Selena
is...
can't do anything. She's already going to be late.
Ezra Miller is human garbage, so I guess we're not going to like
Let's
that movie. But
end it here. Hey guys, thank you for hanging out. We actually had a really good time talking tonight. Everybody popped in and left.
Hal,
Everybody's
you
still
can-
here.
You can have it for $10 if you want it. I've got $14 on it in the store. It's $10 if you want it.
What's up, Hal? We going to ring the bell one last time?
Let us know.
No
sweat.
pressure.
No pressure.
No,
You
there's
could say no.
No, there's
It's
pressure.
totally
Tara,
fine.
thank
No
you.
pressure. What else we got going on?
Farewell and with the bell.
Man, we got the Christmas Village coming up at this Christmas time.
Have we mentioned the Christmas Village?
We'll do an episode about it. We'll actually do it. We'll sit and talk about it. So anyway, I don't know. That's it, man.
That's all we
talked
got.
enough.
I
We
have
love you guys
no
for
juice
hanging.
left. Hold
You-
on, let Pinocchio's
God,
gonna wave
God,
goodbye.
God,
Hold on.
God knows if anybody else has juice left. This has been a longer
This
one
is
than I
very
thought.
long. Pinocchio's gonna wave goodbye here. Hold on.
We're gonna invoice y'all. Try and pay promptly. If you're coming in to buy some of my personal, the X-Men, the Marvel Universe stuff, please pay cash because I don't want to have to bring my personal money through the store.
It gets messy when they
It gets
tangle it
messy.
up.
Bye.
We're out.
Hold on, wait. I want to bring him up really close.
You're killing me. I am
I am.
late.
Good night. Good night, friends. We love you. You see Jack. We'll see. Not Jack Vanderbeck. We'll see Lou Ferrigno.
Stop, no.
You know, I don't think
My
we're
brain
going to
is
see him
wood. I
either.
can't think.
All right, stop.
We're going to see Lou Vancouver next week.
Bye.